Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand for a massive final day watch along where anything is possible. You could have a smile on your face. You could have not a smile on your face. Why am I getting back? All right, whoa. Sorry about that, everybody. I could hear myself because I've got another browser open. Don't you hate it when you've got another browser open? Anyway, I say the United Stand. It's not the United Stand. It's actually going to be That's Football on the United Stand because we've got too much to cover today. Man City could win the league. Liverpool could win the league. Burnley could get relegated. Leeds could get relegated. Arsenal could get top four. Spurs could get top four. West Ham could get the Europa League, or we could get the Europa League. So there's loads to get involved with today. So we thought, let's do the That's Football screen on the United Stand with the United game featured, but every other game featured and every other angle covered. It's going to be hectic. I've got more screens than a car. That doesn't work. What's got a lot of screens? Not a submarine. So yeah, absolutely incredible. We're going to have everything covered. I've got the F1 on as well. I've got, well, there's no football starting for another hour, but we will have at least, well, we'll have every goal as it goes in covered. Welcome, Spencer. Thank you for joining. And actually, does this work? We've got a QR code on the screen here for That's Football. It's disappeared now. I need to know when that's on the screen. So, okay. So I just want to try. I want to try this out. This is something exciting. I want to try out. Parth has just gifted 5 tier 1 membership subscribers. Thank you. Oh, it does. It does. So when the QR code comes on the screen, I want you to all put your camera phones up and subscribe to That's Football, because That's Football is our other channel where we do other games. And they're visiting on the United Stand today because we're going to cover the United game. That's the one we're focusing on, but we will keep you up to date with Man City, with the relegation battle, with the race for top 4, with West Ham versus Brighton. Hence the That's Football studio. But please do subscribe. We'll be doing the Champions League as a watch along. We do the internationals, all the England games. England are playing Germany and Italy all through the summer. So make sure you subscribe to that channel as well, because I know a lot of you probably don't know what it's all about. Yes, excited. I am excited. Stephen Cherney says, what a day it's going to be. Best of luck, Mark, with keeping up with it all. Well, I'll need you in the chat as well. Slow sports news. There's no place for you today. We will need fast sports news. He says, what a strange turn of events as United fans cheer on one of their biggest rivals in Man City. Welcome to the Members Club, Nikolai. Parth gifted 5 memberships. I hope everybody said thank you to Parth. He's the first legend of the chat. I find myself not knowing where to look. I want to look at the chat. I've got Mika Richards. I've got Verstappen. I've got another screen going on as well. It's all going on. I made that other screen sound like I've got porn on. I haven't got porn. I've got another screen waiting for a game to start. It's just got the symbols of the clubs. So, yeah, all going on. Come on, Brighton. Well, look, let me just give you some team news first. Official Manchester United team news is not out yet. But what I can tell you is Jesse Lingard is not part of the squad. I told you this yesterday morning. I told you there's a problem with discipline at Manchester United. I told you that certain players had checked out of this football club, and I mentioned Lingard and Pogba, and lo and behold, neither of them are fit. I guarantee you if they were under 3-year contracts and this was a Champions League final, they would both be ready, but they're not both ready. They've checked out, pure and simple. Indiscipline has run through that club all season, and it's a sad state of affairs when, you know, somebody a couple of weeks ago was saying, where's my send-off? Can't get into a match day squad for a last game of the season when, you know, maybe he could come off and score as an important goal. Ronaldo, I said, was out. He is out. So we'll have to wait and see what the team's going to be. I'm intrigued to see if he's going to put Rashford in or whether he sticks with Elanga. If Sancho's back, has Luke Shaw made it back? We need some big performances from United today. And of course, the league table. If Man City draw at home to Villa and Liverpool beat Wolves at home at Anfield, Liverpool win the league. Man City win, there's nothing Liverpool can do. They will not get a treble. So, look, I want Man City to win. Of course, from Man United's point of view, if West Ham win and we draw, we're in the same position as Man City. If Liverpool win and Man City draw, Liverpool win the title. If West Ham win and we draw, West Ham finish above us. If West Ham draw or loss, we can lose. But if West Ham win, we've got to win. Keep an eye on that one. I'm so excited. Spurs beat Norwich, Arsenal finish 5th. Spurs draw and Arsenal win, Spurs get 4th. They need Spurs to lose to Norwich, Arsenal. And then the final game, the relegation battle, both got the same amount of points. Burnley and Leeds, both on the same amount of points, but Leeds are down on goal difference. Leeds go to Brentford. Burnley host Newcastle. If Brighton beat Burnley score, they stay up. It's as simple as that. They've got the same points, goal difference. If Leeds beat Brighton and Burnley draw with Newcastle, Burnley are in the Championship. Leeds, Burnley, all they've got to do is mirror their score, and then they stay up. B4BY, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate it. Alex Burns says Kamara to Villa were actually massive. Has that been done, Alex? Didn't know about that. Let's hope for a United and City win today. Love the channels. Thanks for your great work this season, says Jamie. Thank you. Hi, Mark. Love the channel. Glad I joined. Keep up the good content, says Scott. And hey, Mark, I want United to put in a good performance and win the match. Cannot wait for the summer transfer window. I hope United buy Lema and Man City don't bottle it. Mohammed, I've got to be honest. I'm nervous about Manchester United being in the Conference League or the Europa League, but I will absolutely, honestly say this with all my heart. If somebody came in now and said, Man City win the league, but you've got to go in the Conference League, or you can have Europa League football and Liverpool win the league, I'd say, look, it's been an absolutely shit season. Let's make it a little better by Liverpool not winning the league, and we'll go in the Conference League. I'd rather Liverpool don't win the league and be in the Conference League than Liverpool do win the league and be in the Europa. That's how important it is, because I don't want Liverpool to beat our treble. We are the greatest football club in English history because of the treble. If they do a quadruple, it's over. Can't have it. Can't have it. Simple as that. There's so much to play for. It's so exciting. I can't remember a final day like this. I really can't. I think it's so exciting, and it's got the potential to go very, very different, of course. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how it's going to work out, and I'm looking forward to it. We really need to go for Dembele since he is free, says Diab. We will have the team news for you. It's going to come in the next 3 minutes or so. Yeah, I will be watching Man City as well as keep an eye on United. That'll be our featured game because it is the United Stands. We've got the Man City game on as well. I've got the Formula One on my other screen at the moment, but I'll probably flip between maybe the relegation. Yeah, we're going to need some active updates. I think we've got that. That's why I've got my earpiece in. Thoughts on Kamara to Villa? Surely that means Basuma isn't going there, which opens up the opportunity for a top 6 club. Well, Cameron, thank you for the breaking news. This is obviously a developing story. Kamara is obviously going to go to Villa. I'm pleased about that. I heard he was going to Atletico Madrid. It's a good deal for Villa. Another free transfer. Man United didn't fancy him, so we're going to get to see another interesting player in the Premier League, I suppose. That's what I would say about that. I'm looking forward to it. How many screens have I got on the go? Technically 5. But certainly 4. It's going to be exciting. All I want to do, all I want to see in the chat for the next few seconds is 4 picks. Who's winning the league? Who's getting 4th place? Who's finishing 6th? And who's going down? Mine, City win the league, Spurs get 4th, we get Europa League 6th, and Leeds go down. That's my pick. Now, get yours in the chat. Huge final day, Mark. It's my good mate Jacob's birthday today. Would be great if you could give him a message, mates. Okay. I presume the message is happy birthday, but is it get out of my flat, or I don't want to be a mate anymore, or you've got a crap haircut? But I think we'll go with happy birthday to Jacob there. Thank you very much to Jacob. So happy birthday to Jacob. Thank you very much for you, Kat, because of that. And Hannibal starts, apparently, which is interesting. I'd be very surprised by that if that is the case. But we have got the team news coming in, and I will give you the team news as it comes in now. Let's have a look. Well, there's a lot of people talking about the team news, but I actually haven't seen it yet. Okay, we've got it now. So Maguire starts. No Varane. De Gea, Delo, Lindelof, Maguire, Telles, McTominay, Fred, Hannibal, Bruno, Alanga, Cavani. For fuck's sake. Oh, my God. If we pull a result out of that game, I'll be stunned. That team is shit. It really is awful. Oh, my God. I mean, you can get excited about Maybury. I'm not happy with that team at all. I mean, I need to see the bench, but if he's benched people like Varane and Sancho to put a team like that out, He's basically gone with the passion merchants. He's gone with the people who've stood by him. Bruno, Fred, McTominay, Lindelof, Maguire, Langer. Fucking hell, that team is shit, mate. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. I can't show you the team because we're in a different place today, but the team news is De Gea in goal, Dalot, Lindelof, Maguire, Telles, McTominay and Fred, Mabry, Alanga, Bruno and Cavani. Who's supposed to be defending, says Jameson Gray. I think we're going to get beat. I do think we're going to get beat. They're not a bad team. They're not a bad team. So I'm presuming that maybe Varane is injured, because if he's not on the bench, he's obviously not fit. He's one of those people that just wasn't fit. You've got to ask question marks about the Varane transfer now at this point, haven't you? He's not on the bench. Sancho's not on the bench. Luke Shaw's not on the bench. Oh, no, Varane is on the bench. He's benched Varane. Fucking hell. Mate, that bench is a disgrace. It's not the young lad's fault. I mean, we are going to get beat. We're going to get beat. I'm sorry, we're going to get beat. And I'd love it to not happen, but let me just read this back to you with subs included. De Gea in goal, Lindelof and Maguire at centre-back with Varane on the bench, Dalot and Telles as your fullbacks, McFred back in the team, Matic not even on the bench, Alanga and Mabry as your wingers with Bruno and Cavani, and then his bench, no Henderson, he obviously can't be arsed as well, Bailly, Fernandes, Jones, Varane, Mata, Savage, Garnacho, Shoretire. We are absolutely fucked. I'm sorry. If we get a result out of today, I'll be absolutely stunned. That is a bad, bad team. Guessing Ten Hag told Ralph, use the players to see who is crap and the ones on the bench will stay, says Master. And good luck, mate. Been an interesting season, to say the least, says the Royal Mail X. I just got sent a DM after the starting 11 Conference League. Here we go, says Alex. And who's supposed to be defending, says Jameson Grain. Look, it's worse than it's worse. Bad team equals Eric Ten Hag fears worst equals more work in the summer, says George Mitchell. I got told something on Friday night when I got told that Ronaldo was out. I got told that United had a huge problem with players saying they were injured, not wanting to travel. And it's worse than I thought. You look at, I expected Sancho to be there, Shaw to be there, Henderson to be there, Lingard to be there. I even expected Pogba to be there. I expected Ronaldo to be there today. No Wan-Bissaka on the bench, I don't think, unless I've got that wrong. Yeah. So you can tell. I'm sorry, I'm calling it out. You can tell the players who've gone, I don't fancy it. Dean Henderson, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Paul Pogba, Jesse Lingard. Who else isn't on that bench? You can just tell. Well, where's Matic? Where's Matic? I just don't get when you think it can't get any worse. Where's Rashford? Where's fucking Rashford? I just can't believe it. I think it's bloody obvious, isn't it? Bloody obvious. Disgrace. Disgusting. I'm disgusted by that. Very obvious. Who can't be asked. Yeah, I'm tweeting it now. I'm calling it out. You know, what's the point in not? Who else is not there then? So Rashford, Pogba. Testimonial match 11 and a championship level bench. Great, says Jameson Gray. I mean, look, I'd almost stand up and applaud this team for 20 minutes if they can get a result here. It's just, I think Conference League, here we come. I mean, we're basically in the hands of Brighton. I look at that and I go, really, we're going to lose. So hopefully West Ham don't win. Let me just give you the Crystal Palace side. Gator, Klein, Ward, Anderson, Mitchell, Gallagher, Hughes, Schlupp, Edward, Zaha, Zaki. I mean, they've got a. I just can't believe how. That's probably the worst team we put out this season, and it's not the young lads' fault. It's really not the young lads' fault, but I can't see us getting anything out of this game. I mean, we need a McFred masterclass, and we need a McFred masterclass, and we need a Harry the Hoover and Victor the Vacuum masterclass as well. I'm just looking at the Brighton side looks quite good. They've got Cucurella, Casido, Basuma. We've got Welbeck up front. West Ham, Antonio, Rice, Soucek. Yeah, they're going for it. Oh, I don't know. That is a dreadful, dreadful team for United, I'm afraid. Let me read it out to you again. De Gea, Dalot, Lindelof, Maguire, and Telles. He benched Varane. McTominay and Fred, Bruno, Alanga, Mabry, Cavani. The bench, no Rashford, no Lingard, no Henderson, no Aaron Wan-Bissaka, no Sancho, no Shaw, no Ronaldo, no Matic. Mate, look, I ain't calling out individuals here. There's no point. But don't tell me, I've just named 8 senior players not available for the last game of the season. Do not tell me if that was an FA Cup or a Champions League or we're going for the title game, they wouldn't all be fit. Wasters, absolutely down tools. I don't care whether you like the manager. I don't care whether you like the owners. What about the fans? What about the badge? What about your self-pride? You've just outed yourself as completely and utterly what's been wrong this season. Oh, I can't be arsed. I'll start again next year. Bloody joke. It won't be forgotten. It won't be forgotten. Let's have a look at some of your chats. Any truth to the rumour getting Jonathan David? No, Tyler, I don't think so. PSG are getting De Jong and Atal is an elite right back. Okay, Atal, this is not the PSG channel. Tyler, welcome to Members Club. Thank you very much for joining. And we've got the players who are not there, are on vacation, enjoying the sun, says Melps. Disgusting, isn't it? We will get what we deserve today. Bad team, but there's not much on that bench that can help players. Not turning up is our problem. The team proves it, says Yusa. Literally, the problem is people not turning up. I'm absolutely disgusted with that lineup today. It's not, you know, you know what? It's easy to forget him because he's been so shite this season. But where the hell is Rashford? I can't believe he's not on the bench. Where's Wan-Bissaka? Can't believe he's not on the bench. Where's Matic? I can't believe he's not on the bench. Do you think this is Ralph's last message, outing those who've let us down, showing the world who they are without saying a word? Well, he has, Zach. He absolutely has. All United fans are putting on Brighton kits today. Only chance we have, says Brandon. Yeah, remember, a draw's not good enough. We need to win. We need to win because I think West Ham are going to win against Brighton. In a way that's fitting to end to a banter season. Let's go out comedy style. I would feel cheated if we won today, says Nicholas. And thanks for gifting a membership there, Slow Sports News. Whoever got it, say thank you to him. Slow Sports News, thank you very much. Why is Henderson and Rashford there but not on the bench, says Freddie Marsh. I don't know. Matt Hunt, we're not on the wrong background. We're using That's Football on United Stand because, to be honest with you, you'll probably find this afternoon, with everybody kicking off at 4 o'clock, the excitement may come from other places, i.e. West Ham, i.e. We've got Man City as well, we've got the relegation battle, we've got the race for top 4, and we've got United. So we've got you all covered in one place. We'll have an updating league table, updated scores. United will be the featured match, of course. It's going to be interesting. But look, I don't know whether we're going to get any quotes from Ranić. Welcome to United Stand Members Club, Ishan. The streets will never forget, says James. Callum, thank you very much for your super chat. Please do subscribe to the channel, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner to do it on the United Stand. Bottom right-hand corner, please do subscribe. You're all very welcome on the United Stand. Fantastic community, always real strong opinion about it. We're live every night at 8 o'clock, every morning at 10 o'clock. And of course, we've got Erik ten Hag's press conference, his very first one tomorrow. I'm sure he'll have a lot to say about today. He might get to see United's worst performance of the season today. We could get absolutely hammered today. I'm going to give these lads a lot of credit if they can pull a result out, because I just can't see it. There's just there's no quality in that team. I can't see it happening. There it is on the screen. I just cannot see that team getting a result today. Please do subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Get involved with the United stands. It's going to be a big summer. Lots of incomings and outgoings. So please do subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Can you say happy birthday to my brother Isa? Says Jawad. Happy birthday to your brother, pal. On current form, we're a million times better without Rashford than we are with him. He's been a waste of space and 200k a week. Get rid of him ASAP, says Eddie. Compare this lineup to the start of the season and ask yourself, where did it go wrong? And will there be change, says Aryan. Yeah, lots and lots to go into. KJ Rodriguez says this team stinks. I do agree, but I also think you've got to have a little bit of hope and a little bit of sympathy for these players. I mean, hung out to dry is a word that comes to my mind. As I said, I don't know the reasoning behind it. No Luke Shaw. No Luke Shaw. No Matic. No Wan-Bissaka. No Lingard. No Pogba. No Rashford. No Ronaldo. No, and I'm sure there's somebody else as well. I'm sure there's somebody else. But these are senior pros of this football club. And where are they? They can't. There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing. And the reason I mention Ronaldo and Sancho and Shaw, who are players that I like, and I throw them in with Pogba and Lingard and Rashford and Wan-Bissaka and Henderson, that's it, 8, is that these are senior pros at this football club. Millions of pounds a month being spent on them. You're telling me last game of the season after 2 weeks off, they're all coincidentally injured? Piss off. Come on. They're not all bloody injured. Now, some of them will be injured. Some of them just can't be asked. They cannot be asked. Now, that annoys me. This season annoys me. We've surrendered, says K10. Welcome to the Members Club, UCAT. Compare this line. We've done that one. I think Ralph is sending a message here, Mark, says Ricardo. Well, it's a dangerous message to send, mate, because we need to be in the Europa League. Lingard was crying a few weeks ago about not playing, says Deab. And unless, as somebody said there, unless they have actually just said you're not in the squad. Alanga scores a hat-trick. Hannibal scores the winner. De Gea saves a penalty. 4-3 United. The youth and a legend savers. Someone needs to up tool, says Will Scott. I mean, what I will say about that team that he's picked, they will give the effort levels. We will get pressing from the front with Cavani. Mabry and Alanga will put effort in. McTominay and Fred and Bruno will put effort in. Maguire and Lindelof will put effort in. But I just don't think they're good enough. Varane hasn't played many consecutive games this season. He must be carrying something to require so much rest. Well, he's had 2 weeks off, Callum, and he's in the French squad. Come on, Mark, are you implying Ronaldo faked it? No, I didn't say that. I said I don't know the players that have faked it. But what I'm saying is there's no way 8 senior players are all coincidentally missing the last game of the season. Some of them will be injured. Some of them won't. And I don't think you can call Ronaldo out. I mean, Ronaldo is the one player that's, actually delivered this season. All the people saying play the kids, you got it, says Mr. Armstrong. The lack of pride in this team sucks. They don't play for the badge. It's all about self-preservation, says Truck. And just saw Ralph's pre-match interview. His hesitancy to put the question on so many players missing conveys a lot. Pranay, absolutely, categorically, you can take this to the bank and you can do what you like with it. I was told on Friday by somebody very, very close to that team that players were turning up Thursday, Friday and couldn't be asked. Lack of discipline, couldn't be asked. That Rangnick couldn't really force people to play because, how do you do that? But there was players who just couldn't be asked to play, didn't want to play, wouldn't get involved. Disgusting. I don't care whether, maybe they've got a reason to be very unhappy. Maybe they have. But this is Manchester United. It's Manchester United. How can you even have a mentality of I can't be asked? What a privilege it is to play for that wonderful football club. And people have turned up on Thursday, Friday going, oh, I don't feel it. Oh, I've got a bit of it. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. This squad shows us why we should never blame Ralph, says Diab. And welcome to the Members Club, Callum. Thank you very much for joining. I feel sorry for the young players and the fans today. This has been the worst team and season ever since I started supporting United in 1990. This is Mohammed. Fact. Thank you very much for that. It's absolutely disgusting that those players mentioned are not available. Where are your standards and your pride, says the world of Louis. Yeah, it's a disgrace. It is a disgrace. I've never known such a bad set of players. It's terrible. We've actually got players paid by Manchester United who don't want to play. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. And whoever's built that world, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Hi, Mark. What happened to the Bergwijn rumours? I don't know, Sam. I mean, they could come back. Maybe they've gone for a little walk. Maybe they're having a bit of a rest. Atmospheres, just to go away for a minute. You can see the QR code on the screen. Please hold your camera up to it and subscribe to That's Football. We're going to be doing a live Champions League watch along on there. People are going, what's going on with the colour here? What's going on with the colour scheme? So we have another YouTube channel. It's called That's Football. It's where we do other matches that aren't United Stand. Loads of you know about it. If you don't know about it, just scan the QR code with your phone, subscribe and get involved. We've got the Champions League final next week, Saturday. Lots to get involved in over the summer. Okay, we've got a tweet coming out about Rashford, which I'm just going to see if I can find it. Let's have a look. Somebody just said, okay, Rangnick on Erik Ten Hag. I don't know. Okay, Rashford's here but not involved. Okay, so maybe he's just not been selected. I don't know. We sort of need some comments from Ralph Rangnick, don't we, to see about that. Be interesting to see. But yeah, look, there is context as well. We've got Man United's game, of course. We're going to be featuring that on here. But we've also got, we'll be updating you about the title. Man City hopefully are going to win that. I hate to say that, but hopefully they are going to win it. We've also got, we'll keep you up to date with every goal that goes in. I've got it in my ear. As soon as it goes in, we'll update you about a goal in the relegation battle, in the race for top 4, in the race with Manchester United. I mean, to be honest with you, I actually think Brighton West Ham is the one to keep your ear out for, because if Brighton can beat West Ham, we're in the Europa League. And I look at that United lineup and I think, ultimately, I can't see us beating Palace today. I can't see how that team beats Palace today. So hopefully they will beat them and they can get a bit of praise. It's a great opportunity for some of these players. But yeah, look, I do worry. Imagine if Man City bottle it and Liverpool win the league. Makes you want to throw up. Really makes you want to throw up. Right, let's have a look what people are saying. Thanks for your super chance. Another fridge head spectacular performance. Look, I hope he has a good game, Tasty. I'm surprised that Varane's not being picked after 2 weeks off. You've got to say that that's got to be a team selection idea. I really hate to say it, but so far Varane is a flop. Just can't stay on the field, says Gergo. But is he injured or has he been dropped? I really hope this is Rangnick or Ten Hag sending a message and statement over our players not wanting to play for the shirt, says the Rosinator. Rashford and Dean Henderson pictured with the squad. Luckhurst also tweeted, big message from Ralph to bring them to the stadium and drop them, says Sartak. And Football Power Hour, thank you very much. Well, things can only get better for Rashford. I don't think Rashford's going to go anywhere. 9 seniors absent with Ten Hag watching, says Joseph. Where are our goals coming from without Ronaldo, says Callum. The worrying thing about the last game of the season is that Palace have had a good season and they'll just play with freedom. And, it's a free hit, isn't it? Honest opinion, do you think Ronaldo has faked injury? You've put him in the same bracket as Lingard and co, says Arjun. No, Arjun, you've not listened to what I've said. I don't think Ronaldo's faked injury. But what I do think is that we've got if I said to you, Ronaldo, Shaw, Sancho, Pogba, Lingard, Matic, Rashford, Henderson, 8 senior pros all missing a very important game at the end of the season after 2 weeks off. I ain't stupid, and you're not stupid. There's no way all 8 of those have got serious injuries. Some of them just can't be asked. Now, I don't know who it is. I don't know who can't. Well, I pretty much do, but I'm not here to start throwing mud at individual players. But out of those 8 players, maybe I have chucked Ronaldo in there just to sort of make it clear that it can't be all of them. Maybe some of them are injured, but the reality is I've never known anything like it. 8 United players, first team squad players in a massive game, not available. If we weren't so shit, people would be going crazy about it. It's ridiculous. I mean, Sancho trained. Sancho was training on Thursday. Luke Shaw was training. Obviously, he's had the birth of his child, but I know footballers who've had the birth of their child and played the next day. So I don't know the truth. I can't say Luke Shaw's bottled it. I can't say Sancho's bottled it. I can't say Ronaldo's bottled it. I don't think those 3 have. But you've got to put them into... You can't just say, wow, yeah, Lingard, Rashford, Henderson, because that suits your agenda. You've got to put them all in there. Where's Matic? Matic did an interview the other day. Where is Matic? It's one game and then the season's over. If you've got a bit of a tight hamstring or you've got a bit of a knock, you can still play. It's not like you've got a massive game on Wednesday. You can still play. Terrible lineup, senior pros not turning up, possibility of the Conference League, Villa closing in on Kamara. Fitting end for the season we've had, says Donovan. Thank you for all the super chats, by the way. If you put them in, we'll read them out. You can do that through the $sign. And thanks to everyone who is becoming a member. Don't forget the QR code. Hold your camera up. It works. Just click it. Subscribe to That's Football. We've got loads of stuff coming up on there. Champions League watch-along next week. Make sure you're subscribed and ready for that. What's our recent record against Palace, says K10. Well, we beat them. Didn't we beat them? Did we beat them or did we draw with them on Ralph Rangnick's first game? We played very well. I've never watched Hannibal. How does he play, says Jarbar Drinks. Well, we've never really seen him play in the first team. So starting from the start, it is exciting. But, you know, I think we've just got to look at it and say, let's just see. There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. We won 1-0. They won 1-0. But look, we might get a real surprise. Ten Hag is there. These players in this starting lineup, apart from Cavani, do have a future at Manchester United. They've got to play for it. Hannibal Mabry is the only positive in this lineup, says Salah Ahmed. Maybe they aren't part of Ten Hag's plans, says Martin 951. At least they aren't finishing for 12th mark, says Shane. And afternoon, everyone, says Renate. Welcome, Renate. There is definitely a reason Rangnick chose this team. Well, I'm awaiting some comments. We've got a few coming in from Rangnick, but they're not about the actual lineup. He said that, well, he actually is. He says, on starting Hannibal, I should just try and play as he trains. He should just try and play as he trains. He's been good in training in the last couple of weeks, and that's why I decided to start him. I don't know if Ten Hag is here today. He did not have any input in the team. He will be the manager next season. That's from Ralph Rangnick. And he says, we want to try and win this game. This is what we have to do. And if we play as a team and defend well, as we have done in numerous away games, it is possible to take the 3 points. And Harry Maguire's put a quote out as well. The lads have not seen or spoken to him yet. I'm sure he has an eye on our game and fixture today. We're all looking forward to working with him. It's a big game. There is no hiding away. This season has been disappointing and we have not been good enough. We deserve to be where we are. About bloody time. Maybe a little break from the team. Maguire's bought a few mirrors from Aldi, not Aldi, IKEA. And he's had a look in the mirror. It's about bloody time. He spent most of his career at United blaming others. It's about time some of these players looked themselves in the face. Rangnick has confirmed that Rashford is not injured. So there you go. Rangnick confirming Rashford completely dropped the matchday squad. Wow. Well, I mean, look, there'll be people out there going, oh, yeah, good one. He sent a big statement to him. We don't know the full story behind that. Obviously, there's an issue there. If we get beat 5-0 today, I don't know whether Rashford should be on the bench. I don't know. Does Rangnick think he's that crap? He's that unmotivated and interested that there's no point even putting him on the bench? Another great season of Mark Goldbridge coming to an end today. Looking forward to the off-season content on your channel. Oh, it's going to be big, Dowell. We're heading straight into a massive transfer window. So make sure you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner, and get your notifications on. We're very close to 342,000. So please subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Joshua says this lineup will be fighting for spots in next season team. So maybe this could be the game Ten Hag looks at players under pressure. Here's a statement from Rangnick on Ronaldo. We have quite a few players missing due to injuries. Hannibal Mabry has trained well in the last few weeks. We win, and it's a great end with youth, and City don't bottle it, or we walk out waving white flags, says Osvaldo. Another reason Bruno should be captain, always available and get stuck into the game. He's never been involved in any drama since Ollie got him, says Sam, who's a Bruno fan. And Mark, Brighton's head-to-head record against West Ham in the Premier League is really good, says Richard Polton. We need it to stay good. Going full conspiracy theory, as this is Rangnick's last to the club about not being made manager, Nicholas Walker. And do you think we will play narrow? I'm so confused about this team. I have a bad feeling this game will be Maguire's final nail in the coffin, says Rathmath Fitness. So I've just been told that Rashford's injured, but okay. Okay. I've just changed it on Twitter. So he is injured. I thought I'd read it wrong that he wasn't injured. So Rangnick confirming Rashford. Sorry, yeah. So he is. Rangnick has confirmed that Marcus Rashford is injured. So Marcus Rashford has picked up an injury a couple of days out from the last game of the season, just like Matic, just like Lingard, just like Pogba, just like Sancho, just like Ronaldo, just like Henderson. So an amazing array of injuries for Manchester United players who've been shit this season, apart from obviously Ronaldo. It's amazing, isn't it? You know, you think you can catch a cold. You can United squad, they've got new powers of ability to not be available. You can now catch an injury. We've got an injury virus going through the team. Certainly a virus. It's not Ronaldo. He played after the Brian, thank you very much. And sorry, he said there, Ronaldo played after the tragic death of his child a few days after, says Brian. Good point. Hi, Mark. Did you see the United post from a few days ago when they were doing an under-11s drill? That drill wouldn't go anywhere near my under-14s, says Eddie. And I'm sorry, but we keep saying the youth, but take out Hannibal and Langer, and we still have an extremely expensive 9 players in signing fees and wages, says Jameson Gray. Well, we've not even spoken about some people on the bench. Shora Tire's on the bench. Charlie Savage is on the bench. So it's a very, 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 very inexperienced United side. Welcome to the members club, Gergo. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it there. And we've got Rashford is there to speak to Ten Hag, I'm guessing, so Soraya. And not the young lad's fault to be thrown in today, but I hope they make a good impact. And if they don't, we have to remember that they're only youngsters. Says Niall. Yeah, I hung out to dry. I said that a few minutes ago. They might eventually put a shift in and ended up injury as their bodies don't get used to it, says Hatanas. And as an Arsenal fan, good luck for today, Mark, says Mr. Yeah, I'm not going to give you any luck. I know that sounds horrible, but I'd rather Spurs get top 4 than Arsenal. I think Conte's done a great job in a shorter period of time. I do, but I stand by it. I still think Arsenal have had a really good season. And you know what I think the difference is? Transfer activity in January. I think if Spurs hadn't brought Kulusevski and Bentancur in, Arsenal would be 4th. Arsenal brought nobody in January, much the same as Man United, and look at where they are. Jonathan Bay, thank you very much for subscribing. Really appreciate that. Thanks everyone who's tuning in. Very excited for this final day. I think Man United are up against it big time. I really do think it's going to be very difficult for us to get a result today. But please smash a like on the video and subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. You're all very, very welcome as usual as we build towards the final day. Everybody's kicking off at the same time. So we'll update you on all the goals. We've got the scoreboard there next to me. It's going to be really, really exciting. And I hope that we get, I hope we get what we need from today. And we're all going to want different things. I want Man City to win the league. I want United to get 6th. I want Spurs to get 4th. And I want Leeds to go down. I'm negotiable on Leeds or Burnley. I'm negotiable on Spurs or Arsenal. I'm non-negotiable on Man City winning the league. That has to happen. So I'm hoping Man City will score in the first 5 minutes and that would just be a big party for 95 minutes. So much so that we can change and watch a different game. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see how it's going to work out today. But obviously, hopefully, Manchester United will be the side that gets 6th place. And to do, I just don't, again, I'll go through the team again. I do not see how we're going to win this game. De Gea in goal, Dalot, Maguire, Lindelof, Telles, McFred, Bruno, Mabry, Alanga, Cavani. No Rashford. No Sancho, no Shaw, no Lingard, no Pogba, no Ronaldo, no Matic, no Henderson, no Wan-Bissaka. Not even on the bench. So, yeah, it's massive. Aston Villa are closing in on Kamara from Marseille as free agent, signing from Romano's tweet, says Nicholas. It's a good signing for Villa. The only reason I actually want Spurs to finish 4th is because I want the Amazon document in Arsenal to have that ending, says Jameson Gray. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Ollie G, welcome to the Members Club. And Jonathan Bailey, thank you very much for joining the Members Club. Remember, you get your badge next to your name and you get exclusive video content. Thanks, everyone who's been tuning in. Really appreciate it. And De Jong removed Barcelona from his Instagram bio. Oh, God, we're in that world now. Curtis. We're in that world now. Ten Hag's at Old Trafford. Sure he's not at Selhurst Park? Yeah, it's all right. Ten Hag is at the match today. Ten Hag at Selhurst Park. Ten Hag at Selhurst Park. Stop the clock. It's breaking news. Ten Hag is at Selhurst Park. Which is good. I mean, you'd be watching it on the telly anyway. You may as well. You see, as a coach, you see more in a game by not watching it on TV because you can analyze. You don't have to follow the ball. You can. I used to do it when I was younger, and I used to get taken to football matches. If it was a player I liked. I mean, I remember watching Lineker play when I was really young, and I just spent the whole game, just watching his movement when he wasn't on the ball. So Ten Hag there this afternoon, and yeah, absolutely the correct thing to be doing. Slow Sports News, nice graphics. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe. Click bottom right hand corner to subscribe. Welcome to the United Stand. You're all very, very welcome today. And yeah, we can go through that. So we're closing in on 342,000 subscribers, by the way. So please do subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Get involved with the United Stand. It's going to be a massive summer. So there's the league table in the top half at the moment. As you can see, Man City, which we will have on as well. I've got the Man City game as well. We'll be keeping an eye on United, of course, but we've got Man City on as well and a couple of other games. Man City are top by 1 point. If they draw and Liverpool win the league. If Man City win, they win the league. That's what we need to happen. Top four, of course, 2 points gap between Spurs and Arsenal. If Spurs draw and Arsenal win, they still get fourth place because they've got better goal difference. Arsenal to get top four need Spurs to lose away to Norwich, and they need to win. United and West Ham, again, 2 point gap, but a different scenario. If we draw and West Ham win, both on 59 points, but West Ham have got better goal difference. If West Ham win, they get Europa League football and we drop to 7th unless we beat Palace. If West Ham draw or lose, we can lose. So if West Ham win, I think we're in big trouble. Do you feel Varane should have started over Maguire? Says Adam. Well, yeah, I do. I don't understand why you drop Varane, who is better than Lindelof and Maguire. You could do it on form. Is there any live streams for the match? Says James. Don't know what that means, but thank you for the super chat there. And of course, at the bottom half of the table, you've got Burnley and Leeds. They're both on the same points, but Burnley have got the better goal difference. So basically, all Burnley have got to do is mirror Leeds' performance. If Burnley draw and Leeds win, Leeds stay up. If Burnley lose and Leeds draw, Leeds stay up. Burnley just have to mirror whatever Leeds do or better it, and they will stay up. So, yeah, Eric Ten Hag is at the game. Thanks everyone who's tuning in. He is at the game. We've got nearly 30,000 watching, and we're still half an hour away from this massive final day. I want loads of people to tune in because you're all welcome. It doesn't matter today. Obviously, we will be featuring Man United's game against Palace, but we'll be looking at loads of different permutations and results. It's final day. That's football on United Stand. Every goal you'll hear about. The league table will be updated. It's going to be exciting. I've not known, and XYO says they're scared. I've not known a final day like this for a long time. I have got the Formula One on Jaluki as well. I've just not mentioned it in case people aren't that bothered. But I've not known a final day like this for a very long time. Title race, top four race, Europa League 6th spot race, and relegation race. I don't remember, if anybody does know out there, when we've had that on the final day, all to play for. Normally the title's won or relegation's run, or sometimes it's all done. So, yeah, I think there's 8 games out of 10. Well, let's have a look at the games. Arsenal-Everton, that matters. Brentford-Leeds, relegation. Brighton-West Ham, 6th place. Burnley-Newcastle, relegation. Chelsea-Watford, meaningless. Palace-Man United, 6th place. Europa League matters. Leicester-Southampton, doesn't matter. Liverpool-Wolves, title. Man City-Villa, title. Norwich-Spurs, top 4. So only 2 games out of 10 don't really matter. United have now found an all-time low. They can now ruin our weekend before kicking a ball, says Man United Dave. And the Cryo, thank you very much for becoming a member. I appreciate that. You're all very welcome on the show. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. It's going to be a very, very, very exciting game, I'm sure. And, games. If you're interested in the Formula One, just to let you know, it's a surprising one. Verstappen, maybe not surprising, going to win it with 4 laps to go. But Perez in 2nd place, but the Mercedes is back. Russell and Hamilton, 3 and 4. and Hamilton was in last place. So it makes you wonder what he could have done if that hadn't happened. Leclerc was winning, but he had engine problems. So it's another good weekend for Red Bull with a 1 and 2. But maybe it's a good weekend for Mercedes as well. They may be finally coming back with Ferrari in 5th place with Sainz. But yeah, I think Hamilton will be very happy with that 4th place, considering where he was, and he even asked to retire. So anyway, back to the football. How are we all feeling? Let's have a look at the chat. Welcome to the Members Club, Maxime and Tom and Leon. Thank you very much for joining. Steve McLaren's also at Selhurst. I actually read that, Hammy, as Steve McLaren is a sellout. But no, it was Steve McLaren is also at Selhurst Park. So yes, Mercedes are getting back to their best as Ryan. And yeah, let me just get this back. Yeah, I'm very disappointed, by the way. Very, very disappointed in what Sky have done. Have they got a match choice now? I've just seen a red button thing. Draughty, I'm going to be talking, but I won't be on the screen for a minute because I've just seen match choice and red button. Now, this might be an interesting update because I heard that Sky were only going to have 3 games, but there might be a red button choice. These players are absolute disgrace. Can't wait for the season to finish and this big clear out. 1 minute. I'm going to keep talking, but I won't have anyone in my ear for a minute. So I did just see a red button choice for Sky there. Now, it could be a game changer, but I don't know whether it is. It's loading up, so let's just wait and see what the red button is going to show us. No. Not beds. They've got 3 games basically. 3 games. Man City again. If you're not in the UK, it's amazing how you get to watch our football, however you want to watch it. But in the UK, where the Premier League lives, basically we pay a lot of money for our football, but they're only playing 3 of the 8 crucial games that are being played today. So they're playing Man City, Villa, Liverpool, Wolves, and Leeds against Brentford. They're not showing the United game, the West Ham game. They're not showing the Spurs game. They're not showing the Arsenal game. Shocking, absolutely shocking. And, you know, to think that fans actually marched about the Super League, yet we've got one of the greatest final days the Premier League's ever had. They're showing 3 of 10 games. Absolutely abysmal how the UK football fan is treated by the Premier League. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. These players are absolute disgrace. Can't wait for the season to finish, says Gav. And I just hope Hannibal Alanga scores and show us how it's done, says Darren. Rayan, welcome to the Members Club. There we go. USA shows all the games, I know. It's normally bad anyway. It's normally bad that we don't get 3 o'clock kickoffs, but we pay a lot of money in the UK. We pay a lot of money to BT, Amazon, Sky, for the Premier League. On the final game of the season, you'd think with everyone kicking off at the same time, they might just put under the red button loads of the games. I don't care who's doing the commentating. Get John off the street to do it. I'll just mute him. But show us, give us the option of watching every game. I tell you what I'd like to see Sky do. Split it into 4 and have 4 games on. It's just what's going on? How can you watch United tonight then, says Faraz? Well, you've got to find a way, haven't you? It's on the radio. I just hope Hannibal and Langer scores and shows how it done. Says Darren. What they will do, what I hope they're going to do on Sky is when a goal goes in, they normally, no matter where it is, they'll instantly go to West Ham and show the goal, or they'll go to Carrow Road and show the goal. They'll normally do that, so we'll see all the goals. But yes, we'll have to just keep updated. Please share the video. There's a share button underneath the screen. Smash a like on the video. Let's see if we can get 5,000 likes. Thanks, everyone. Corey says, I pay $6 and watch every match in the United States. You know what it would be like, talking about the United States? Imagine the NFL, yeah? You only got to watch 3 of however many fixtures there are at a weekend. And then I'm there going, oh, I get them all for $5. But you in America only get to watch 3. It's mad. I can't believe people aren't marching on the streets about it. The Premier League is English. And you can't watch most of the games. But in America, in India, in Australia, in Europe, you can watch them all. You know what? I do it all the time, and I'm going to do it again. I wish it'd get clipped up and go viral. How can it be that in England, where the Premier League is from, you can't watch the games on the final day of an amazing season, but outside the UK, everybody can bloody watch it legitimately? It's a joke. What justification is there for it? Why are not all 10 games up for grabs on the final day? It's bad enough that throughout the season when they do it with 3 o'clock games and they hide behind this nonsense, archaic, when it might affect local games. There's no other bloody games being played. I can't go and watch Leyton Orient or Solihull Moors. There's nobody else to watch. Literally, everybody wants to watch Brighton West Ham or Spurs Norwich or Arsenal Everton or United Palace. And they're being forced to watch Man City. I think it's, you know what I think it is? I think it's a conspiracy theory by Man City's owners to try and make people support Man City. Just put our game on. Just put our game on. It is a disgrace though, isn't it? I am actually right here. I know I get a lot of things wrong, but I am right. It's a bloody disgrace. Absolute joke. And the Premier League, you are minted. Absolutely minted. Disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Lap 66. I don't know. Why has Hamilton gone down to 5th? Has he done another lap or something? He was in 4th. Don't know what happened there. He was in 4th. I don't know what happened to Hamilton, but Sainz has made his way up to... He must have had to lap. He must have had to pit for something. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, 29,000 people watching. Please do subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. We're using That's Football graphics on the United stand because it's just we wouldn't normally do it, but it's just a massive day with so many different things going on that we're going to keep you up to date with absolutely everything. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm not going to keep I'm going to go off F1 in a minute, and I'm actually going to probably put the Leeds Brentford game on. I think that's going to be more interesting than Liverpool Wolves. How come you're using That's Football today, Mark? Just explain that, because there's just so many. Well, we were going to do the stream on That's Football. I can't be in 2 places at once. Then we thought, well, no, United Stand's the bigger channel, so we will do it all on here because obviously. I think every United fan's going to be keeping an eye on Man City. If you're just there going, no, I'm just going to keep an eye on Man United, then fair play to you. You're a braver person than me. That Man City game to me is really important. I get to watch all Premier League games for free in Australia on Optus Sports because I'm with Optus as my service provider, says Killer Frog. I mean, bit of a boring update, but thank you. You need Sunday ticket for every game in the NFL, but I don't know why UK Sky doesn't do the same thing. This is Stuart Walker, and Dylan's been a member for 15 months. Thank you very much, Dylan. Could you please subscribe by clicking the button in the bottom right-hand corner? We're trying to get up to 342,000 subscribers today, so please do subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Lots to get involved with. I'm just going to do a poll. I like a poll, and it's going to be a result poll. And it's going to be United, draw, or Palace. I'm really interested because United, we normally always vote for United. I'm terrified as well. You know, I've got to give a little bit of a background to why I'm a little bit pissed off. So we all season, there's about 15 of us who are involved with the United Stand in different ways, from websites to graphics to socials to in front of camera. There's about 15 of us. So we run a predictor poll all season. I was in the top 4, and then about 3 weeks ago, I got top. I'm top by 1 point going into this. Ryan, who's in second place, is 1 point behind me. He's gone with a Palace win, 2-1. I've gone with the United win, 2-1. I think Ryan might be winning the bloody predictor league. Sky Sports are desperate for a Liverpool title win, says Jared. And I hope the kids deliver like the team that Mourinho put against Palace, says Carlos. Yeah, but that was in the sanctuary of Old Trafford. This is Selhurst Park, isn't it? It's going to be difficult. But yeah, we'll see. Thanks for all the super chats, by the way. Anyway, we'll read those out. We've got nearly 30,000 people watching. So please subscribe. Please smash a like on the video and click that share button. Why am I mad? I'm just generally mad. I'm generally mad about Manchester United season in general. Generally mad. Yeah, I don't know what my prediction's going to be for this score now. I do think Palace, I think the best United can get is a draw. And I purposely am underestimating this team because I do think it's a very difficult challenge. Finished uni on Friday, hoping Norwich pull out the impossible, says Ian. He must be an Arsenal fan. Hi, Mark. Very excited for day as it's my first ever last match day. Being 19 from Australia, football isn't too popular here. From memory, when was your favourite? What was your favourite last day game of the season? Says Joanne. I think the most. I feel a bit boring as a United fan because every favourite always seems to be 99. What's your favourite FA Cup? What's your favourite FA knockout game? What's your what's your favourite season? But the 99 season final day was really exciting. We played Spurs at Old Trafford, and we had to win. Like, we had to win. If we'd lost, Arsenal would have won the league. So, I mean, the 99 season gets mentioned so much, but actually, even from a Premier League point of view, it was really exciting because we had to win on the final day against Spurs. If I remember right, Beckham and Andy Cole scored. I seem to think maybe, I can't remember who scored for Spurs. For some reason I'm thinking Chris Armstrong, Les Ferdinand or Sol Campbell, but I'm probably completely wrong. Someone in the chat will know. But that was an exciting one. We've had other ones where we had to do it on final day. I remember going to Wigan and having to do it on the final day. And I think Ryan Giggs came on and scored a penalty. That was quite tense as well. Aren't you going to watch Gooners lose to Toffees as a United supporter? I'd rather see Spurs go to the Champions League, says Aaron. And also, Ash has been a member for 26 months. He says, you always seem to miss my milestone chats. Hopefully this time you will see it. Thanks for the great content. I've seen it, Ash. Thank you very, very much for that. You're obviously very welcome. Brian Nash says, last game being embarrassed by this team. I just want it to be over. Brian, I really do resonate with that. I said it last night on the 8 o'clock show. At 6 o'clock tonight, we could have a big smile on our face. We could have a massive smile on our face. Charlie Kramer says he uses Surfshark. Okay. Thank you, Charlie. Need to sell Rashford if he doesn't want to play. Imagine if the milkman said he doesn't want to deliver milk, says William Jolly. You'd have no breakfast unless you ate it dry. Stephen says, hi, Mark. Thanks for all the great United stand content this season. Hope you get some good downtime over the summer. Hope Ralph drops some bombs, says Stephen Branson. Look, I think that's what Stephen said sort of fits in with the super chat I said a couple of minutes ago. I feel that where we are is that at 6 o'clock tonight, I hope to have a smile on my face that this season, this horrible season, is over. But we are in the Europa League and Man City have won the league. I'll have a drink to that tonight. I will have a drink. And I know that's really sad, but I will have a drink to that tonight because it will be a relief to be in the Europa League and Man City win the league and just go, that's the worst season I've ever witnessed. The terrifying thing is, as they show the Aguero goal, which to me, I think that's my worst moment. I think that is. You know what I did? I remember Aguero scoring that goal. I picked my remote control up, turned the TV off and went for a walk. I didn't turn Sky Sports on for 3 months. I was just devastated. So, look, I'm hoping at 6 o'clock tonight, we're in the Europa League and Man City have won the league. And I'll take that and I'll have a drink to that and say, we've been shit on all season by this club. I'll take that. But I can't promise it. We might be in the Conference League and Liverpool might be the title holders. Like, if I'm a pair of scales, do I think it's going to go our way or do I think it's going to get worse? I mean, the way this season's gone, it normally gets bloody worse. So I am nervous. You're probably going to see some reactions from me over the next couple of hours because I'm bloody nervous. I am. Premier League want to broaden overseas market by providing free coverage, says Luke. And if Liverpool win the league, we need an apology from our players, says Adam. Ten Hag's at the match. Perhaps our players fight to the death to impress him, says Frederick. And Dan Davies, welcome to the Members Club. Thank you very much for that. We're just going to put something up on the screen in a minute, the QR code. Now, if you've got a camera phone and you hold it up to the QR code, it will basically say, subscribe to That's Football. So please do it. That's Football's our other channel. We've got the Champions League final watch-along coming up next week. And check it out. It works for me when I hold it up. So check it out. Give us a subscribe and get involved with That's Football. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Dan Watson says, listening to these clowns on Sky talk about United and Ten Hag is embarrassing. It really is. What are they saying, Dan? What are they saying? Dan. What are they saying, Dan? If Samuel Lucas does a tweet, can somebody tell me what it actually says? Because I'm blocked. Why am I blocked? Because it was something to do with blue ticks and a Greg's. Said something like, he passed a comment. I think he was sarcastic about one of my tweets. And I think I quote tweeted it and said, just because you've got a blue tick, let's not act like we lunch at Greg's together. And he didn't like it. It was something like, it wasn't even that good. Would you accept 7th place if it meant City winning the league? 100%. 100%. I don't mind being in the Conference League as long as Liverpool don't win the league. That's how sad and empty my life is as a United fan. But I don't want them to win I don't want them to win the league. I don't want them to win the league. Listening to I've done that by Dan. So I'll be interested to see what they say. what has been said by Luckhurst and also by the pundits. Would you choose City win or United win today? City, Kieran, because ultimately we will get what we deserve as well. If we finish 7th, nobody in their right mind can say that we deserve to finish 7th. Like we do deserve to finish 7th. There's no doubt about it. West Ham are better than us. I just don't want them to finish higher than us, but they are better than us. West Ham, they deserve to finish above us. I know it. You know it. It's factual. So yeah, I don't, but I don't want it to happen. Of course, I don't want it to happen. I want Manchester United to finish above them. Anyway, we're 9 minutes away from the mayhem. It's going to be hectic. Take a drink of water. Go to the toilet. It's going to be very, very, very hectic. I make no apologies for it. There's going to be goals going in all over the place. It's not going to be a watch along where we're talking about your favourite packet of crisps, because there's so many games going on. I'm just going to start this screen up as well. I don't know which game this is going to be, but I will tell you in a minute. I don't know whether I'm going to I've got Man City on. We've got obviously United. We'll got loads of stuff going on in my ears, basically, about goals and stuff. Hi, Mark. When will you explain your tweet? Everything comes to an end. Couldn't have done it without you, says Brinks. Oh, you'll have to wait and see. Oh, there's been a problem with my Sky Go now. It's all right. We'll be all right. Why is Maguire in the starting lineup with Varane in the bench? I don't get it. I really don't, says Stuart Walker. No, I don't get it as well. But yeah. Yeah, I think it's an interesting game for United today, because ultimately these players, they have an opportunity to I know what's wrong here. I've been doing it on my 4G. Probably just used up all my 4G for the last hour streaming the Formula One. These players have got an opportunity today. Hannibal Mabry, Alanga. We know that Eric Ten Hag likes youth. They've got a good chance. Delo's got a good chance. Maguire has a chance to show what he's capable of. McTominay has a chance. Fred has a chance. Bruno has a chance. So, yeah, unfortunately, Liverpool are going to win it. I've seen the script, says Davey. I hope not, mate. I really hope not. But please share the video and smash a like. It's going to be hectic. I'm going to be Mr. Ants in my pants, I think, today. Mr. Scooby-Doo, I'm ready for this. Are you? It's going to be absolutely massive. We've got the title to bring you. We've got relegation updates to bring you. I absolutely understand why this only happens on the final game of the season. But when it hits, it really hits. When titles can be decided, when top 4 can be decided, when 6th place can be decided and relegation can be decided all on the final day, and everyone kicks off at the same time. It's the one match of the day that actually could be amazing to watch tonight. So, and we're going to witness it all together now. Wonder if we will get an aggressive but passionate Hannibal game today, like he did against Liverpool, says Charlie. Well, yeah, look, I want to see a bit more talent, actually, from Mabry. I think he came on against Liverpool and he threw himself around a bit, and we appreciated that. But hopefully he can show us a bit of his footballing side as well. I think Garnacho may well have started. I believe he's on the bench, but I think he may well have started this game if he'd have been fully fit. I know that Rangnick was talking about it. So we'll see if he gets on as well. I'm just going to check the bench, actually. I don't know whether Garnacho is on the bench. I know Shoretire and Savage is. In fact, I've got it here. Substitutions. Yeah, Garnacho is on the bench. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see him at some point as well, because that bench just really doesn't have many attacking options at all. When you think about Varane, Mata, Jones, Bailly are pretty much defensive players. All right, Mata isn't, but Savage, Garnacho is pretty much the only attacking option we've got with Shoretire and Mata. So yeah, I think we probably will see him playing, which is interesting. Players are about to come out on the pitch in all games as well. You know what? Tyrone Mings, I don't rate. He's probably about to have the game of his life, isn't he? He really is. Please do subscribe, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. Vignesh, Adam was on TV. I'm not surprised if he was on TV because there's Eric Ten Hag as well. Eric Ten Hag, they've got pictures of him at the grounds. Pretty sure they would do that. Kyle, thank you very much. Leeds. Apparently, we've got 30,000 people watching before a match start for a long time. So thank you, everyone, for tuning in. It's going to be huge. Adam is there. Yeah, he's had a busy weekend. He was at the Legends game yesterday. Mertens sat next to Ten Hag, apparently. So, look, just get me to 6 o'clock with the Europa League and Man City holding up the title, and I'm a happy man. It's as simple as that, you know. Yeah. Villa are capable of getting something here. They are. Wolves, I don't think have got a chance. But, you know, what are the chances? Well, let's have a look at this. 50% of you have gone with a Man United win and 30% have gone with Palace. I'm loving the positivity we get in the chat every week. Yeah, I hope you're going to be right. I personally don't think that we are going to get a result tonight, but this afternoon. I'd say there's a 90% chance Man City are going to beat Villa. I think if they played this game 10 times, Man City would win it 9. But I've seen these things happen before. I mean, QPR never should have took them as close as they did when the Aguero moment happened. Just imagine Liverpool winning the league to throw the Champions League. Mark would be loving it, says Jerome. Well, look, I hope Real Madrid do win next week, but let's not run the risk of a quadruple being on the hands of Real Madrid. Let's run the risk of them not winning the league because of Man City here. Patrick Vieira is on the touchline. He's just talking to Varane. I mean, are you surprised that Patrick Vieira is there? I mean, he blatantly did kick a fan. I think most of us have sympathy with him for it, but you know, if that had been Ralph Rangnick doing it, I think a Man United manager might have been dealt with a little bit quicker than that. But, you know, I'm actually glad he's there. I think it's disgusting what some of these fans have been doing, especially the Billy Sharp incident the other night. As Rice Stoney says, he did the right thing. Right, it's all about to start here. I can't believe we're finally here. Take a deep breath. Breathe the pressure. Come play the game. I'll test ya. Let's get ready. Let's get ready. It's all going on. Got relegation screen, title screen, things in my ear. Hopefully, have we got Ryan with the score updates in the ear, or is he not? Oh, good. Okay, cool. Good. Okay, so you don't need to be anywhere else. We will have instant goal updates for you. We will have everything as quick as it happens. So, yeah. Thanks everyone who's tuning in. Adil, welcome to the Members Club. Thank you very much for joining. Thanks everyone who subscribes, by the way. We're really close to 342,000 on the channel. Get involved with the United Stand. We're live every morning at 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock through the transfer window. Loads of news to bring you. Got quite a few updates to bring you already, but obviously it's match day. McFred again with Fridge Maguire says okay. And Maguire disaster class incoming, says Spencer. How would you feel if Liverpool win their title, says Ahmad? I'm trying not to think about it, actually. So we're 50 subscribers away from 342,000. So please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. We're getting very close to the start of this match. It is quite surprising, actually, on a serious note, that we're back with McFred and Magaluf playing a back six. The return of McFred and Magaluf. It is quite surprising, but, you know, we are where we are. It is what it is. And let's get ready to rumble. So many games. I'm just going to do a generic timer here because I think that people are going to be all over the place with what people are watching. Man City game is off. It's just started. And United has just started as well. I just lost my time. I just lost my chat there. Where's my chat gone? There it is. There it is. Okay. Man City 1-0 up already. Nah, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I wish they were. Eyes everywhere here. Where can I watch at the Man United game? Can't find it anywhere. Can someone at me in the chat, says Cammy. Look, if you're really struggling, I would guarantee that MUTV have got it on radio. The Vauxhall Conference League. Oh, God, Tommy. Don't. That's a good name for it. I'm going to call it that. Yeah. I was looking for a name for the Conference League. Got the Emmerdale Cup. I want to be in the Emmerdale Cup. I don't want to be in the Vauxhall Conference League. Vanarama. We could call it the Vanarama because that's the Conference League. The Vanarama Cup. There we go. Do they still do it? Can't wait for the Battle of the Bolsters between Ten Hag and Pep, says Gustav. So, yeah, defence against attack at the Etihad, as you would expect. And quite an open game between United at the moment and Palace. Do they make 2 trophies to bring to the ground, says Dominic? I think they do, yeah. I think they've got 2 Premier League trophies, yeah. It's a long way. Well, it's not actually that far between Manchester and Liverpool, but I don't think they do have any different ones. Yeah. I'm just hoping Palace feel real. Wolves have scored against Liverpool. Oh, we've got a goal. We've got a goal. Now, we have to be careful with these goals that VAR could be key. But Wolves take an early lead. Is this confirmed? Got a goal. I'm waiting for an update. We have got a goal at Liverpool. I'm just watching it now. It's actually on the screen. Yeah, there's no VAR there. That's a big, big start. And it's Neto who's found the back of the Neto. Well, twists and turns. Twists and turns. More twists than a curly-whirly this today. Man City fans are very excited. But Wolves have scored with Neto. It's 1-0. Early goal there. We're going to get so many updates today. United Palace is just a steady start at the moment. And Man City Villa is competitive. But I think Man City will be a lot happier when they score a goal. But Liverpool are 1-0 down. A breakaway in the early first 2 minutes. Cross comes into Neto. It's on that Trent Alexander-Arnold side again. And he makes it 1-0 to Wolves. I'm sure Liverpool will find a way back. But it's an early boost there. So hard. My eyes are all over the place here. I've got chats. I've got loads of balls everywhere. Hi, Mark. Met Harry Redknapp the other day and asked him, would he give Donny a chance at Man United? And he said, absolutely. What a player, says Daniel. There you go. United are on the break here with Cavani. Liverpool will come back and win 5-0, says G. You're probably right about that. Make sure you subscribe, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. First goal of the afternoon. Everyone's kicking off at 4 o'clock. Relegation, top 4, title, and United's quest for Europa League football. Keep an eye on West Ham Brighton. It is 1-0. The first goal has gone to Neto of Wolves at Anfield. United have started off quite steadily. You know, I'm not going to give him any discredit. Elanga's playing off the right hand side, by the way, and Mabry's playing off the left. But United have started off quite well, quite calm. Man City patient as well in their build-up. Delo whips a cross in. That's going nowhere fast. West Ham haven't beaten Brighton in 10 years. It's probably LJ. Oh, great. Stats mean nothing in a 90-minute game. Fred with a meaningless flick. Fucking idiots. Just keep the ball. Keep the draw. Keep the ball. Leeds and Brentford still 0-0 as well. Well, it's 0-0 everywhere apart from at Anfield. It's 1-0. Neto. How Neto? He's done it. So we'll keep you up to date with everything. Let's going on at the moment. And as you can see there, it's 1-0 to Wolves. The first goal of the afternoon in one of the big games of the afternoon. And yeah, guarantee Man City will want to get an early goal as well. I do think Villa could do something. I was down the pub yesterday talking to some Villa fans, and they said we've got no chance. And I said, I watched Man City against West Ham though. They are vulnerable. They're vulnerable on the break. And if you get the early goal, you can just sit even deeper. We need an early Brighton goal. That's what we need. Okay. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner, just stretching out the hamstrings. Not a bad first 5 minutes from United. I think Ten Hag would certainly be okay with it. I think if you're Eric Ten Hag, you're just thinking, I don't care what happens. I don't care if United lose 5-0 as long as West Ham don't win and I get Europa League football. In some ways, it makes his job even easier. Timers below Man United on my whatever, right or left, it depends. My right, their left. So Palace have got the ball here at the moment. And yes, I need a Man City goal. We only had 6 minutes. Where's a bloody Man City goal? That's goal kick. Goal kick to Villa there. Book the goalkeeper for time wasting. He's not running to get it, ref. Oh, it's nervy. It's nervy. Liverpool losing 1-0 at the moment. He is time wasting, that Villa goalkeeper. He's took 20 seconds on this kick. Give him a red. Be interesting to think what Eric Ten Hag thinks about this Man United back four today, because that back four in the midfield too, because that's so important in an Eric Ten Hag system, is to get on the ball and use the ball well. And you know, Bruno has also got to have a game where he keeps hold of the ball a lot. Yeah, keep your eye on the relegation as well. Burnley at home to Newcastle, Brentford away to Leeds, which I've got on that screen. And we're going to see somebody go down today. We're going to see someone win the title today. Good ball by Tellez. It should have gone quicker to Cavani. Can he get a shot off? Why didn't he get a shot off? Oh, they've wasted an opportunity there, United. They've wasted an opportunity there. Why didn't Cavani shoot first time? It was a good play down the left-hand side. Gets it to Bruno. And I think Cavani was actually offside when he received it, but he should have done better there. He should have got a shot off. He should have just shot first time. I don't know what he's trying to do. Just shoot in them circumstances, Cavani. It's Villa on the attack now. Villa and Palace on the attack. Maxi says, come on, you Reds. Yep. Well, we've got 1 goal so far. Wolves and Liverpool. I mean, Chelsea and Watford and Leicester and Southampton are completely irrelevant games. There's nothing in those at all. But Gerrard would love to win here, wouldn't he? But like John Terry in the Champions League final, he'll probably run down the tunnel and come back out with a Liverpool kit on. You can guarantee Liverpool would probably get him a bloody Premier League winning title badge. Bruno's just gone down injured. Let's back up. If you had to choose Liverpool not getting the quadruple or us getting Europa but not both, what do you choose, says Alec? To be honest with you, I would choose Liverpool not winning the league. United have started off reasonably well in this half, you know. Reasonably well. Not getting too excited, but reasonably well. Reasonably well. Chelsea are 1-0 up as well. I don't know who scored, but we've got a goal for Chelsea. They might put it up on the TV. But it's 1-0 to Chelsea. We'll keep you up to date with all the goals here. Chelsea are 1-0 up. That's the next goal of the day. Liverpool are 1-0 down. Slow sport news from Dylan. Yeah. Our clock's off, actually, Jorty. About 25 seconds. Fast. So we're on 10:35 at the moment. For 50, 51. So Chelsea have scored. I don't know who scored it. Havertz. Oh, Palace are nearly in as well, but De Gea's quick off his line there. Of course, a lot of people. Yeah, I'm thinking about that as well. There's a lot of people with chances to impress here. Liverpool need 2 goals. They must win today. They're losing to Wolves 1-0. Ball in behind Lindelof there was just so easy, but had a little bit too much pace on it, and De Gea was quick off his line. Not a bad start by United in the first 2 minutes. Not a bad start, but I'm still very nervous because a draw is no good for United if West Ham win, and I want Man City. I'll be a lot happier when Man City are winning. I'd like to stay positive, but our bench is really real worry, says Aidan. Yeah, we've got nothing on the bench. Garnacho and Mata are the strongs. Mark, we need a Harry Bain impression. No, we don't, Nate, we don't. We really don't need any impressions today. This is too serious at the moment. I'm not going to start doing impressions till we're on easy street. And at the moment, we're not on easy street. We're on difficult street. But there just seems to be a bit of a better application and organisation to United today, which is maybe why he's gone back to McFred and Maguire and Lindelof. Maybe he's spoken to the players and they've said, look, under Ollie, as a back six, we didn't concede many goals. We know what everyone's job is, and we're more confident with that. Maybe that's been the conversation this week, because Varane is fit and he's on the bench. So look at McTominay hiding again. Look at McTominay hiding again. Never wants the ball. Man City being very patient here. Still 0-0. Palace haven't had the best start. United have probably, I guarantee in the possession stats, Man United have had more of it. So I'm quite surprised here. I suppose that's an encouraging thing to say at the start. I would have expected that Palace would be all over us because we're so shit. But we've actually started reasonably well possession-based. Of course, Palace played Thursday night. So maybe that's got a lot to do with it. Maybe their energy levels are not going to be that strong after Thursday night. And maybe Vieira has purposely told them to, conserve energy at the start of the game. Liverpool are getting close. Cavani with half a chance. Keeper was going the wrong way. The power wasn't there. He just sort of reached back and went like that. But it could have been a goal for United there. And United win a corner. Come on, Harry. Come on, Harry. This is what you're in the team for. £80 million forehead. Do it. Man City have started this game off really bad. Corner to United. Tellez is on it. Headed away. Savage. 1-0 Spurs. 1-0 Spurs. Spurs take the lead. We don't know who scored, but they've scored. 25 months has been there. He said that's football overlay, Brennan, because there's loads of other games going on. That's why. I can't believe people would be so pedantic about it. Spurs take the lead. That's a blow for Arsenal. Because remember, Spurs can afford to draw. Big goal for Spurs, that. Of course, we have to always be a little bit careful about VAR. But Fred's just put a tackle in there as well. He might be going into the book. No, he's not. Kamara to Villa confirms, as Vish. Good signing for them. Kulusevski apparently has scored. But Palace have got a free kick. Kulusevski for Spurs, 1-0. Man City are on the attack. Good play. Right across the face of the goal. I'm getting nervous about City scoring goals. Who would have thought it? This is what things have come to. City on the attack again. He's done well. It's gone for a goal kick. Corner for Palace. Kulusevski with the goal. There you go. There's the update on the screen. Palace coming close with a corner there as well. What's Bruno doing? Just get rid of it. Yeah, there's a long way to go in the City game. You'd fancy them to score. But like Sean, I am scared. I'm finding myself, I'm scared here. I'm scared about what's going on. But Spurs are leading 1-0, which means for them to not get top four, they've got to score twice, Norwich. Arsenal's only chance of fourth place is... Was it Bentancur and Kulusevski who combined on that goal as well? Both, yeah, it was. Bentancur beating the offside trap and then cutting it back to Kulusevski. So I remember I said that before the game. I think the reason Arsenal aren't getting fourth and the reason Spurs are getting fourth is simply because of those two signings that Spurs made in January and Arsenal didn't make any. And there it is. But yeah, for Arsenal to get top four, they needed to beat Everton and they needed Norwich to beat Spurs. And Norwich are losing 1-0 already. So it's not looking good for them. It's not looking good for them. It's looking nailed on for fourth. At the moment, out of everything that's up for grabs, it's looking like Spurs have got fourth place nailed on at this moment in time. Apparently, there's a big chance for Spurs there, says Josh. Leeds and Brentford's quite an equal game. Palace have got another corner here. They're starting to push against United, but Man City just coming forward down the left-hand side. Apparently, Kamara to Villa is confirmed. Interested to see how good he is in the Prem. You know, a lot of people felt that as a free transfer, he should have been coming to United. Honestly, I don't care what happens today as long as Arsenal don't get top four. Says Flawless Football. What? If Liverpool win the league, you don't care? Come on. Who do you support? There's talk of a penalty to Newcastle, by the way, which is massive in the relegation battle. Leeds beat Brentford and they'll stay up. There is a Newcastle penalty. I don't want Phillips at United. He hits too many long balls that don't work, says Luke. Thank you very much for your super chats that are coming in. Appreciate that. Nothing happened with the Palace corner, by the way. Penalty to Newcastle. Penalty to Newcastle. 1-0 Leeds. 1-0 Leeds. 1-0 Leeds. 1-0 to Leeds. Does anyone know? It's 1-0 to Leeds. Now, I've got this one on, but it's obviously on Sky Go, so it's very delayed. So, Gellart scored it. I'm just watching it back here because I've got it on this screen. Still haven't scored yet. God, it was miles behind because it's only just gone out for a throw-in. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I'm going to come off that. It's so far behind. It might be offside. VIR is checking it. 1-0 to Newcastle, apparently. Can't believe that we are in the situation where I'm cheering on City, says Alistair Robertson. I know. Newcastle are 1-0 up. They did get a penalty and they have scored. 0-0. 0-0. Offside. But Newcastle are winning. It could have been a ruled out offside. It could have been a really big moment for Leeds because Newcastle have gone ahead. And then if Leeds go ahead, that would leave Burnley needing to score twice because Burnley need to mirror what Leeds do. Tellez shooting from ridiculous angles there. But an offside for Leeds, so it won't count. Need to do something about this. Where we go. No. Going to Anfield. That was the Neto goal. I thought they'd scored again. Still 1-0 Wolves and Villa. Wolves and Liverpool. Man City still haven't scored yet. I mean, a long way to go. As long as they score, they'll be fine. As it stands, Leeds are safe because they've got a point and Burnley haven't. Burnley need to replicate what Leeds do. But McTominay's the invisible man again. I don't think there's been a great performance from any Manchester United player in this game yet. But I think Palace look like a team that's fatigued. I hope Burnley go down, says Joshua Bowwater. Justice for Deitch. I would describe United's performances as okay. Having said that, I think Palace have been a bit lethargic. Please subscribe, by the way. We're only 10 away from 342,000. Bottom right-hand corner to subscribe. Get involved with the channel. Lots to come up over the summer with all the transfer news, etc., etc. Watching Fred and McTominay try to pass their way through teams is basically like watching a crab die. I mean, McTominay's just hit a long ball to absolutely nobody. It's like Pinball Wizard. Yeah. If I'm Ten Hag, I'm watching this game and going, Fred and McTominay ain't the answer. Passing is absolutely dreadful. Liverpool 1-1. Mane 1-1. This is what I mean. Man City need a goal. Liverpool were definitely not going to not score. 1-1. Mane. One more, and the title's theirs. The way things stand at the moment. Fred's just passed it out for a throw-in. Absolute shit. United's passing is a joke. An absolute joke. In the midfield, it's been a joke today. Not a funny joke as well. Palace player playing the boots. We need a City goal here. We need a City goal. Mane slipped through, took it well. Keeper should have done better. Where's the Wolves back line there? Don't think there was any offside either. So corner to City. Well over hit. Come on, City. Score a bloody goal, for God's sake. Fred losing a 50-50 there with Conor Gallagher. Tellez diving in. United gone a little bit. Cheer up, Mark. I can't be cheery. I can't be cheery when there's an opportunity for Liverpool to win the league. Ten Hag seeing it all for himself now, says Thomas. Mate, the passing is a shambles from Manchester United. It really is. We can't pass the ball. Savage says, how long do you think it will take for Man United to start challenging for the title? I'm personally thinking 2 or 3 years. By the way, never stopped loving the content you guys put out on a daily basis. Keep up the good work, says Savage. Thank you very much for that. Alanga's just sprinting down the right-hand side here. Does well. Oh, Bruno. I thought we were going to be 1-0 up there. Lovely running by... there's a penalty for Arsenal, apparently, but... nice little ball into Alanga, and he sprints down the right-hand side. He times his cross to perfection, and Bruno just can't slide to get in. It was so close. I don't think Bruno could have done anything else, but he was so close. It would have been a really good counter-attacking goal, and Bruno just couldn't get there. Bit of pace, that's what needed. Probably the best chance of the game, that, and it fell to United, so take the positives. But now it's Palace coming away on the attack. Zaha. Good save, De Gea. De Gea saves. Good shot, good save. 2 big chances there. Have to see the De Gea save again. Cavani. Is it at the bar? He's giving a free kick. He's giving a free kick. Come on, City. Score a bloody goal, for God's sake. You're making me very tense. Arsenal have got a penalty. It's nearly 2-1 to Liverpool. It will be 2-1 to Liverpool at some point. That's why I need City to score a goal. Park the bus, Villa. You can't moan about Villa parking the bus, by the way. I think they'd be wise to do that. Arsenal 1-0. Arsenal 1-0. Martinelli with the penalty. Here we go, City. Oh, why don't he cut it back, Jesus? The greatest league in the world. It's so competitive, says Gavir. Just having a look at this De Gea save again. Standard save for De Gea, that. Got down low with his hands. "27 minutes gone. Apparently Leeds have got a penalty. I don't know whether that's confirmed yet, but Arsenal are leading 1-0, wearing their new kits. Quite nice, that new Arsenal kit. But they need Norwich to win. They need a Norwich win. Pep's getting a bit anxious. Long way to go, but we'll all be happier when they score. United might actually win this game, Mark, says Sean. Well, McTominay gives the ball away again. Fred and McTominay have been trash so far on the ball. Good save, De Gea. 2 big saves by De Gea, showing what he's all about. Yeah, we can't. If we draw and West Ham win, we're on the same points, but their goal difference is better. It's Lindelof with the mistake there as well. Crap defending, and another good save by De Gea. Zayn Miassi says game over. Yeah, it's a different scenario to Spurs. Spurs can draw and Arsenal can win, but they'd be on the same points. But Spurs have got better goal difference. So West Ham have got better goal difference than us, and Spurs have got better goal difference than Arsenal. Same with Burnley. If they finish on the same points as Leeds, better goal difference. But Newcastle doing a good job against Burnley. I thought that might be a difficult game. Watching Newcastle against Arsenal on Monday, they're a good side. They are a good side. Thanks everyone who's tuning in, by the way. Please click the share button. Doesn't matter who you support because we're covering all angles today on the United Stand. But still 0-0 between Man United and Palace. Still 0-0 between Brighton and West Ham. I don't know whether anyone's watching Brighton and West Ham, but we'll probably get a load of lying updates now. But I did hear that it was quite an equal game. In fact, it's very easy for me to tell you what sort of a game it is because I'm just going to go straight to the stats. And I will tell you that it is 0-0 between Brighton and West Ham. Not encouragingly, West Ham have had a little bit more possession, but 3 shots for Brighton, 2 shots for West Ham. So quite an equal game going on there at the moment. Two-0 to Arsenal. Not that it matters. They need Norwich to win. They need Norwich to win. I'm feeling slightly sick. This Man City game's worrying me. Although Jesus is in, down the left-hand side. He needs to pass it. You greedy shit. Why didn't you pass it to De Bruyne? Sell him to Arsenal. I'm not even a City fan. Get rid of him. Get out. Harris says, while I'm rooting for City, I don't overly see the benefits of them winning over Liverpool. I could see City matching 13 Premier League titles sooner than you think. It's not about that, mate. It's about, if Liverpool win the league, I think they'll win the Champions League and they win a quadruple. The treble is the thing that we have over everybody as being the greatest English football club in football history. If Liverpool win the quadruple, we aren't the greatest football club in English history anymore because we've got to concede. 2-0 Spurs. Was that right? 2-0 Spurs. Suck on that, Arsenal, said someone in the chat, not me. 2-0 Spurs. 2-0 Spurs. 4th in the bag. It's over, Arsenal. They can't even dare to dream. Spurs have shut. I mean, you're in big trouble when you need Delia Smith's 11 to win. You know, absolutely no chance. Norwich are shit. And so it's come to pass. There have been Arsenal fans last night kissing their pillow, saying, please, I don't mean like that. I mean, like they've probably got an Arsenal badge on their pillow, kissing it, saying, please, Norwich, I'll do anything. I'll start watching Delia. I'll buy a Delia Smith cookbook. Not going to work. They're so bad. They're so bad. Palace have been really poor, to be honest with you. I think they're just tired. And it's given Man United a bit of a chance. It's not 1-0 to City. Hilarious that though people think it is to put it in there. I actually have got the City game. So there won't be a goal going in without me knowing it as before you do, because we do have the City game in the UK. So I want City to win because, oh my God, what a rubbish goal Norwich just conceded there. Keeper makes an error. Carragher's doing my head in, says Matthew Paul. I'm telling you now, it's about the structure. It's about the players. Get the ball to Salah and Mane. We deserve the title this year. That's my worst, Carragher. Arsenal are winning 2-0. You can win 10-0. It won't matter. It won't matter. Thanks, Renate. Thanks to the mods. It's about the structure. It's about the players. I look at Man United and I think they could be really good. Ten Hag, he's just a pound like Pep. I'd like to see how many rolling eye and head slap emojis are in Ten Hag's text today. What a job he's got ahead of him, says Sean Finity. Really, we're just hoping for a Brighton win. As long as West Ham don't win, we're in the Europa League. I tell you what, Mertens sat next to Ten Hag, and it's probably a little bit embarrassing for him, isn't it? It probably is. I don't know the circumstances. You may know better than me, but I don't ever want to see Rashford in a United shirt again, says Sean Turner. His attitude and form is awful. I'm sure he will be in a United shirt again. Non-Man United fans forget the magic of 99 treble. It wasn't just winning 3 trophies. Yeah, it was absolutely fantastic, Man U, dude. United game has got a draw written all over it, to be honest, you know, which ain't a good, which is not a bad look for Manchester United, to be honest with you. Spurs are winning 2-0. Villa are 0-0 here at the Etihad, and 2-0 to Arsenal, irrelevant, because Arsenal need Norwich to score 3 goals without reply. those lads on the bench for United. I mean, it looks like a school trip. Shoretire, Garnacho, Alvaro Fernandez, and Charlie Savage. They literally look like they're on a school trip. That's United's bench. And it's not their fault. Where is Paul Pogba? Where's Jesse Lingard? Where's Luke Shaw? Where's Jadon Sancho? Where's Matic? Where's Rashford? Where are they? They can't all be bloody injured. Bruno's getting a bit of stick in the chat. Well, I don't think the midfield's been very good today for United. Bruno, Fred, and McTominay. And look, you know what? In a way, I'm glad they've not been that good, because it would be a falsity if they started pinging the ball around like Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta. We're not a very good possession team, and it's been exposed here. Maguire there. Absolutely crap. One 0 to Villa. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Palace have scored as well. It's a double whammy. Oh. What an absolute double sickener. I cannot believe it. I mean, I'm trying to update you on two things here. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. In the same minute, City go 1-0 down to Villa and United go 1-0 down to Palace. Delo and Lindelof, absolute crap. Absolute crap. Muppets. Someone call Kermit. I've got a couple of friends. I mean, what is Delo even doing? What's Lindelof even? He skins two players with one little move. Sahar on his right foot cuts inside, and both Lindelof and Delo get skinned by the same ball. Bruno with the assist as well. Oh, just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Ten Hag will be furious. Well, we've had this all season, mate. What did I tell you? At 6 o'clock, it might be nice that the season's over. I'm genuinely thinking Liverpool are going to win the league now. Yeah. I mean, in Real we trust. Mate, if Man City can't beat Villa at home in the last game of the season to win the title, I mean, it's written in the stars. It's written in the stars. Makes you want to throw up. So there's all the live scores at the moment. Spurs have got 4th place on lockdown, 2-0 up against Norwich. Relegation, it would be Burnley at the moment because they're losing whilst Leeds are drawing. Manchester United, even though we're losing, we would still be in the Europa League because West Ham need to win. But the title would still be Man City's because Liverpool aren't winning yet. But remember, Man City need to win if Liverpool win. So 1 goal and Man City need 2. Man City are playing absolutely dreadful as well. Obviously nervous. I'm American. What's the difference for Europa League and Conference League? Sorry, new to soccer, but I love. Is it a financial thing? Says Colin. They're both embarrassing. You play both on a Thursday night, but in the Europa League, there actually is some relevancy to winning it, and you do get into the Champions League. The Conference League was basically a crap tournament made up to make a bit of extra money for UEFA that nobody really wants to be in. 1-0 to West Ham. I'd just give up. Absolutely give up. You're taking the piss, mate. You're taking the piss. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're doing it on purpose. It just can't get any worse. It literally cannot get any worse. Watkins for Villa. Oh, blocked. It's just pure horrible, horrible. You couldn't have it any worse as a United fan. Liverpool looking like they're going to win the league. West Ham looking like they're going to be in the Europa League. Something's wrong with City today. They can't create any chances for Shaheen. And do you think it would be more painful if City match our 13 Premier League titles rather than Liverpool? Harris, can you shut up about Man City matching our 13 Premier League titles? You're not listening to me. I've got no interest in people equaling our 13 Premier League titles. We're talking about the treble. What is it that's so hard to understand? Man United fans don't want Liverpool to win the league because if they beat Real Madrid, they win a quadruple, which is better than our treble. The one thing we've got of relevancy in the modern game is that we won a treble. It's impossible to do. Nobody will ever do it. They're on the verge of bloody beating it. I'm not bothered about how many Premier League titles Man City have got. I'm bothered about the bloody quadruple. That's what I'm bothered about. I've told him twice. Twice I've told him now. Poundland, Emmerdale Cup, and a Liverpool quadruple. This has been the most embarrassing season ever. Oh, just mate, I just, Jack, it's a sickener. It purely is. It's a pure sickener. Bruno thinks he's slick and talented. He's the biggest problem of the club. He's overconfidence. Don't think he'll ever change. There's Nitin. Mark, how you doing? Have missed the last few shows. What's the latest on Ronaldo? Suspicious hip flexor. Says Nick. Also great to see McFred controlling game after game for the opposition. Thank you very much for the super chat. Well, we're only 3 minutes away from half time and we're in a much worse position than we were at the start of the match because we're losing, West Ham are winning, and Villa are winning against Man City. Man City's defence is trash, I've been saying this for ages. Anybody who puts like Man City defenders into their bloody team of the season, you can put Cancelo in there because he's good going forward, but defensively, they're just not that good. Do you think the Premier League's scripted, says Lewis? It feels like it at the moment. The gods are against you, mate, says Lay. And there's no point in watching Man United anymore, Mark. Let's just now hope for the next season and hope City bottle this. Don't bottle it at home, says Rahul. Corner to City. Think of it as United will be the second ever winner of the Conference League, as coach said. And if City lose and Liverpool draw, City win the title. Yeah, but Liverpool aren't going to draw. Liverpool aren't going to draw. No. No, you can do. I don't mind. City are still going to win, says Matthew. Mabry's just having a talking to here. I think he's got a yellow card. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. Thanks everyone who's tuning in. I'm sure a lot of people are just tuning in for the misery at the moment. Mabry did throw his elbow there. This is something that Ranić's spoken about in relation to his lack of discipline. It was a little bit petulant. Strong defence by Villa there. Oh, God. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but why does Guardiola keep leaving 50 million Ake on the bench to play a dreadful Fernandinho in defence? He keeps costing them goals, says Jameson Gray. I don't know why he does that. I don't know. Oh, God. I mean, literally, this is the worst scenario. I mean, it's been a horrible season for Manchester United, but this is the hat trick of terrible results at the moment. Villa beating Man City, we're losing to Palace, and West Ham are beating Brighton. It's terrible. 4 minutes added on at half-time at the Etihad, and it's only 1 minute added on at Old Trafford. Not Old Trafford, Selhurst Park. I don't think so. It's the nightmare scenario at the moment. It's one of those ones where I wish I actually wasn't doing a watch along, because I'd just probably go for a walk and ignore it and just check the final scores and then throw my phone away. Thing is, I always fancied West Ham to beat Brighton. I always thought we were going to have to beat Palace, which we're not going to do. Half-time, Manchester United and Palace. Man City is still going. I'll accept a little petulance at this point. At least someone on the pitch cares, says Andrew Rossi. And look at the crosses today. When Ronaldo is there, we barely see a cross into the box, says Rashid. Just this sense of sick welling up in my stomach. This is the most depressing season I've ever witnessed, says Xander. United are just terrible. United are just a terrible, 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 terrible football side. The goal was completely avoidable. Completely avoidable. Lindelof. Why is Lindelof playing over Varane at right side of the centre back? I mean, I just do not think Varane would get done over like that. But Zaha's just took the piss out of. Obviously, Bruno's had a big part to play in that, giving the ball away as well. I'm starting to accept that Liverpool are going to win the quadruple. I've feared it all season. I'm starting to. Well, I will never accept it, but I'm starting to think it. It has this inevitable air about it. And 2-1 to Everton against Arsenal. Not that it matters, because Spurs are beating Norwich 2-0. Morris trying to do too much. City are trying to do too much. I mean, I'm no City fan, but they're trying to do too much. Van der Beek scored for Everton as well, apparently. Donny Van der Beek. At least someone's trying to show off to Ten Hag, just in the wrong game. It's half-time, and it's 1-0 to Aston Villa here. And Gerrard will be going crazy. He wants to be the hero for Liverpool, and at the moment he is the hero for Liverpool. It's half-time. Decided to stay up to watch this shit, says Jesh. Time for a 6 a.m. wake-up for work. Time for a bed. Nightmare would be more enjoyable than this, says Jesh. Mark, who do United bring in on the second half? Is that bad? I wouldn't want any of the other youngsters being brought on. Matthew, we've got nothing to bring on, because no one can be asked to turn up. No one can be asked to turn up. I'm so glad Ten Hag is getting to see McFred in person before next season, says Billy. This has to be the last time we see them as a pair. Mark, how is it even possible after these players are not fired up and blowing up on the pitch, just even for their own egos, says Baby. And this becoming a worse and worse, I'm scared, says Jay. And well, it's going to be a very interesting second half. We've got 45 minutes for somebody to save our season. Either Brighton are going to have to do it at home to West Ham. Man City have got to do it against Liverpool, because I can't see us getting anything at Palace, and I really, really can't. Have we got all the official half times in? Oh, all right. We'll do it in a few minutes. We'll have the official halftime scores for you in a minute. But Mark, what does the season of Conference League football look like Europa is one thing, but conference, I don't think I can bring myself to watch those games, says Aram. Please do subscribe, everyone, by the way. It's half-time in Manchester United's game against Crystal Palace. They're 1-0 down, and West Ham are 1-0 up at Brighton. So Manchester United would be in the Vanarama Cup. We'll be in the Conference Cup as things stand. Manchester United. What does it mean? It means you spend your Thursday nights very much like the Europa League, going round ridiculous places, but with actually no points. If you're in the Europa League and you win it, you go in the Champions League. If you're in the Conference League and you win it, I mean, you may as well get a shopping voucher at Tesco. What does it mean? It's a trophy that means nothing. And if you win it, you're in the Europa League the year after. I mean, it's just West Ham deserve to finish above us, but it's an embarrassment of the highest order. It's an absolute joke. And looking at United in that half, Fred and McTominay are trash. They're trash. They're absolutely terrible. They can't pass. Bruno's rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. And I'm sorry, Maguire and Lindelof, why is Varane on the bench? Like, we need a right back. We need a centre back. We need a whole new midfield. We are absolutely terrible. And I know there's a lot of players missing, but would Pogba make a difference? No. Would Lingard make a difference? No. Sancho's a winger. Ronaldo's a forward. We're just a very, very bad footballing side. That is what we are. And it's embarrassing. And I said it this morning. I said it last night. I said it before kickoff. Basically, I just want to get to 6 o'clock. Man City win the league. We're in the Europa League. And then just put this season in a draw and move on. But the reality is, I'm not going to be doing that at 6 o'clock, am I? At 6 o'clock, I'm going to be coming to terms with a world where we're going to be playing Conference League football next season, and Liverpool are going to win a quadruple. And basically, it's bye-bye 99 United side, because suddenly that treble becomes secondary to what this Liverpool team has done. And from having an achievement that I never thought I'd see anybody beat, Liverpool are going to do it. They're 45. They're going to beat bloody Real Madrid in the final. Of course they are. They're 45 minutes away from what I believe will be a quadruple. And then when they do that, they're the greatest team in English football history. I've stuck up for players like Lindelof and Delo against rival fans in the past, but at the moment, nobody gives me any positive things to say, says the RPG Gamer. No one's playing for each other. Everyone's moaning at bad passes, says Kevin. And Gabrielle, welcome to the Members Club. And Druv, Conference Cup, here we come. We're just going to do the half time. Well, we'll do the half times in a minute. I've just got to get through some chats. I mean, look, Palace played on Thursday night, by the way. Crystal Palace played on Thursday night. They look tired. It's been quite an equal game. But United defensively, useless again. Bruno giving the ball away. McTominay and Fred, just a waste of space. And then Delo and Lindelof. They got, if you're doubling up on a player, it's inexcusable for you both to get skinned by the same move. Zaha cuts inside, and Delo and Lindelof both get skinned by it. Like, one of them should just stand the ground. They both turn their back. It's just terrible defending. This game seems like the culmination of more than 5 years of bad transfer decisions, says Stephen Rossi. Look, in relation to Manchester City, records are meant to be broken, Mark. You just have to accept Klopp's brilliance here, says Venkat. Well, no, I don't have to accept it, but I do have to accept it. But it's not a nice thing to accept, to be honest with you. It's not a nice thing to accept at all. Kamara's decided to join Villa as a free agent, says Marish. So, yeah, look, I think Man City, it's not my problem. I'm not a Man City fan, but they've been dreadful in that half. They're playing very, very similarly to the way they played against QPR when they had that Aguero moment. But you can guarantee they won't have that moment this time. They need to score 2 goals because Liverpool will win at Anfield. And then that means Man City have got to win. So at the moment, Man City are just not creating chances. They're not even missing chances. Well, look, my ideal is Man City win the league, Spurs get top 4, United get 6th in the Europa League, and Leeds go down. We're only getting one of them at the moment because the way this is going, Liverpool are going to win the league, Spurs are going to get top 4, West Ham are going to get Europa League, and Burnley are going to get relegated. So it's all to play for in the next 45 minutes. But I really think Man City can come back against Villa. Of course they can. But I don't see United coming back against Palace. I think we need to get ready for Conference League football, which I'm going to say it right here, right now. I said it before the game as well. I think it's absolutely disgusting the fact that we've got some players on 100, 200, 300 grand a week sat at home watching this game, you're a disgrace. Absolute disgrace. You should, I don't want to see you at Old Trafford again. Disgrace. And not just for today, for the whole season. What have you contributed to this season? There is absolutely no way that Lingard, Pogba, Rashford, Matic, Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Sancho, Shaw, Ronaldo are all injured. I mean, it just can't. You just can't have that. You can't have 9 senior first-team players in a game we need to win out. Now, some of them are injured, and I'm not going to name the ones that are and aren't. I mean, I genuinely think Ronaldo is injured, and some of them probably are injured. But are you telling me that those 9 players, if we were playing a Champions League final, wouldn't be fit? It's a pandemic. It's a virus of I cannot be arsed. And that's why we are where we are. That's why Manchester United are where we are. And if Liverpool do win a quadruple, let's not forget, we've given Liverpool 6 points in the league. 6 points in the league. We were in the Champions League, we were in the FA Cup, and we're in the Carabao Cup. If Liverpool win a quadruple, Man United have only got themselves to blame. We could have took 3 points off them. We could have knocked them out the Carabao Cup. We could have knocked them out the FA Cup. We could have stayed in the Champions League. Of course we couldn't, because we're absolutely terrible. But we can't pretend that Manchester United haven't contributed to Liverpool's amazing season and where we are now. Mark, Burnley will do a Harry Potter masterclass through Weghorst and stay up, says Varun. If there is someone to blame for the season, Ollie is on top, says Druv. Screw this, I'm watching Lord of the Rings, says Oz. And also, Mark, Burnley will do KKK. Mark, let's not forget West Ham put the Premier League on hold to focus on the Europa and are still going to get higher than us, says Jude. Yep. And official, Chelsea are the first team in Premier League history to go through a whole season without ever being behind at half-time. Wow, that's from Scott. Thank you very much for that breaking news. Well, look, I'm just going to take a deep breath because this second half is just going to probably, finish me off, I think. So, Draughty's always wanted to do it. He's going to give it the half-time scores.
Arsenal 2, Everton 1. Brentford 0, Leeds United 0. Brighton 0, West Ham 1. Burnley 0, Newcastle United 1. Chelsea 1, Watford 0. Crystal Palace 1, Manchester United 0. Leicester City 0, Southampton 0. Liverpool 1, Wolves 1. Manchester City 0, Aston Villa 1. And Norwich 0, Spurs 2. Always wanted to do that. Don't know why. Just felt like it. So, God, it is literally the worst case scenario. It's the worst case scenario. There's nothing more I can say. So.
At least somebody's happy at half time because I'm absolutely desperately I wouldn't say I'm disgusted. I actually imagined this happening. It's the worst case scenario, isn't it? I mean, I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I'm just distraught, really. Absolutely distraught at the prospect of City bottling the league, United bottling into the Conference League. It's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And just when you think this season cannot get any worse, we will always find a way. And look, I would genuinely say this has got nothing to do with the fans. It's got nothing to do with Erik ten Hag, but I wouldn't forget this season. I really wouldn't. To be honest, I don't think there's a second chance for some of these players for me. People talk about certain players getting coached better by Ten Hag. I mean, I think they're a disgrace. I think some of them are an absolute disgrace, and they do not deserve a second chance. They really don't. They've got a golden ticket career at Manchester United, and they've abused it. They've wiped their arse with it, and they really should be booted out of this club this summer. And I'm not talking about the people who are out of contract. There's people who are on contracts that should be kicked out. They're an absolute disgrace. Look at the bench. It's like a school trip. There's 4 lads there. They don't look old enough. They're on the bench because a load of first-team players can't be asked to turn up for a game. When the going gets tough, they've absolutely jogged off. They're a disgrace, and I'm disgusted with them. I'm absolutely disgusted with them. I mean, our season, I've said this a few times now, we basically are reliant on Brighton. There's no way we're coming back and winning that game of football against Palace. We do not deserve to be in the Europa League. The only reason we're hoping we're going to be in the Europa League is because it's a better base for Erik ten Hag to start from. We don't deserve to be above West Ham. West Ham have been better than us this season. And as somebody just said, they'd have more league points if they hadn't been putting everything into the Europa League. We don't deserve to finish above West Ham. But I hope we do. Sell them all and play the kids next season. Wouldn't be bothered if we get relegated as long as I don't see these lot playing a shirt again, says Kay Jimenez. Feel sick. I fly out from Liverpool on the day of their parade next week for a stag party. And a lot of the lads in the group are Liverpool fans. Don't go, Joshua. Mark, if we get Conference League, can the board lower the players' wages as a punishment? Says Ruben. Hi, Mark. I really hope City win the league. I would rather see United relegated than see Liverpool win the quadruple, says Raul. And the players need their contracts ripping up, says United. Andre. Kemp Jones, thank you for becoming a member. The RPG Gamer says, if Liverpool win the quadruple, we're finished as rivals. These players clearly either don't care or just aren't good enough to do anything about it. So what can we do? These players don't deserve to put on that shirt. If there is, yeah, well, you know what, the quadruple will never be beat. If Liverpool win a quadruple, I don't think that'll ever be beat. I never thought the treble would be beat, but I don't think a quadruple will. Please do subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. Get involved with the United Stand. It's a big summer ahead, and you're all very, very welcome getting involved in it. We're live every morning at 10 o'clock, loads of transfer updates, etc. It's going to be a big summer for United, coming from the depths of despair, at the bottom of the barrel. But we're about to start the second half here. Man City haven't started. I don't know whether everyone has to start at the same time. I don't know how that works, but... Okay, so United have just kicked off here. No, they haven't. Sorry. I thought they had, but they haven't. They've not started yet. I'm watching the game instead of revising for my A-levels tomorrow. I'm currently rethinking my entire life, says Cheat. And welcome to Members Club, James Holland. Just bring on the kids already. They will fight hard and want to impress the new boss, says Shane. I disagree with that, though. I disagree with that. I think it's very difficult to chuck youth players on into a game like this. You're playing against senior pros who know what they're doing. Please scan that QR code, by the way. If you've got your phone and you can scan it with that QR code to subscribe to That's Football, that's where we'll be doing the Champions League watch-along next week, which obviously I'll be supporting Real Madrid in, but maybe, I mean, I don't even know. I don't know. Was the Carabao Cup even a thing in 99? Yes, United it was. I don't remember what we did in the Carabao Cup in 99, but it was around, because we won the Rumbelows Cup in 92, and that was what the Carabao Cup is. So maybe we played the youth. I don't know. Bottom right-hand corner to subscribe, by the way. Oh, good. Pep's masterclass. He's bringing on Zinchenko. Fucking hell. Is he doing it on purpose? Anyway, we're off. Second half is off. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Okay. If this was the Matrix, I'd be biting your hand off to take the blue pill. What an utter disaster, says Martin Mason. Welcome to United Stand Members Club, Jose. Or Josie. Could be Jose, could be Josie. Yeah, I don't know what Pep's doing here, but he's I mean, unless he's taking off Fernandinho, I mean, Zinchenko just makes them even worse. Yeah, he took Fernandinho off, yeah. Never should have started Fernandinho in the first place. 1-0 to Leicester, by the way. I don't know who they're playing. Southampton, I think. 1-0. Any chance Ten Hag had a talk with the players at half-time? If he did, I hope to call them all out, says Peter Lido. I doubt it. I doubt it. It would be massively disrespectful to walk into Ralph Rangnick's dressing room and do that. Yeah, 1-0 to Leicester. If you're a Leicester fan, well done. Bit of a disappointing season. Man City and Liverpool have not actually kicked off yet. United have. Gerrard finally winning a league title for Liverpool. Please, God, don't let them do it, says Alec Williams. Well, it's a massive second half for Man City. It's going to be relentless attack, I'm sure. I tell you what, Cavani's looks like a complete waste of space up front as well, hasn't he? He doesn't look anywhere near up to it. He's won a free kick. Conference League's calling. It is. It is. We need, you know, the sad thing is we need Manchester. We need Man City to score. We need Man City to score twice, not just once, twice. Made my bet with my dad. If Liverpool win the quadruple, that I have to fly to Liverpool flag outside my apartment for a year, says Justin. Well, you may well be doing that. United's free kick straight at the keeper. Bruno, absolutely rubbish. Serie A just kicked off. Nice to see AC Milan might be back on top after years. Reminds me of us, says Nick Music. Somebody just said City can draw and win the title. Not if Liverpool win, which they will. It's only a matter of time before Liverpool score. You know what though? What I would say, I will say this: if Villa were managed by Dean Smith, they'd lose this game. It's literally Steven Gerrard and that Liverpool connection going absolutely mad at them in the dressing room, isn't it? Because they've got nothing to play for. Villa, they wouldn't be up for this if they didn't have Gerrard as their manager. It's a 38 game season and you finish where you deserve, but it's a perfect manager to take a team to the Etihad on the last day. Who? Brighton 1-1. Brighton 1-1. We're back in the Europa League. Even if we lose. It's a big goal. Brighton 1-1. Get in. Brighton 1-1. This is where that's the first one. Brighton scored last. Man City are going to score in a minute. Oh, De Bruyne, he nearly did. Over the bar. It's going to be one of them bloody days, isn't it? It's going to be one of them days. Brighton 1-1, though. That's a big goal for United. We're back in the Europa League. Sit down, Vanarama. We're back in the Emmerdale. For now. Oh, De Bruyne, you're better than that, mate. This clock is going to go so quick in the second half, isn't it? So quick. Mark, I've got £5 to get back 6,000 ACCA. All teams are winning apart from United, City. Liverpool are letting me down, says Sean Dunn. Mings has been booked for Villa. Putting my faith in Brighton. How's it turned out, says Elvin. Hi, Mark. Which hurts more, Liverpool winning the league than has been in the Conference League? It's such a poop team, this United. I'll take Conference League football as long as Liverpool don't win the league. I've been quite firm about that, Len. I know it's scraping the barrel and embarrassing, but desperate time needs desperate measures. I tell you what is inevitable. I'm just waiting for it to come in my ear. Liverpool score. That's definitely going to happen at some point very soon. Zinchenko, good run. Little dink. Mahrez, oh, good tackle. They're putting their bodies on the line here, Villa. Wonder how this is going to work. How was it going to be able to start the same team shortly, then send them right? Might have to wait for your thoughts. Don't know what you're talking about, Eagles. Where do you think it would leave Pep if he bottles the league after bottling the Champions League, says Grumpy. I'm not really bothered. Not really bothered about Man City. They've got, oh my Christ. The chances Man City are missing now. He's just missed an open goal on the back post, Jesus. I mean, I'm not messing about. That's a tap-in. What is he doing? He's got to score that. He's got to score that. Yeah, but Liverpool score and they're the champions, isn't it? which they will do. What? No, they will. Hmm. I don't for the light. By the way, the funny thing is, we basically are keeping our eye on Brighton and on City. We've got West Ham have scored. Liverpool scored. Told you that was coming in. Absolutely, I knew that was going to happen. Avery was in for United there as well. No. Hey, Mane's offside. Mane's offside. Apparently, ruled out. Ruled out. Ruled out. City fans looking gutted in the chat on the screen, but they don't realise it's VAR. It's only a matter of time, though. Was that a penalty on Mabry? No, he did. He got the ball. Got the ball. Good reverse pass by Fred, but he did get the ball. 40 minutes to go at the Etihad. They need 2 goals at least. And Villa are on the attack. Do Villa get any add-ons if Grealish wins the league? Says Darren. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, they got enough money anyway, didn't they? 100 million. I've never seen Scott make a clean tackle, says Joshua Davies. Bruno's passing is disgusting, isn't it? Absolutely disgusting. And then McTominay misses a tackle as well. It's like the Benny Hill show. We need a soundtrack. And they end up with a corner. Bruno passes it to a Palace player, and then McTominay misses a tackle. Apparently, they get 15 million if Grealish win the league. If Grealish wins the league, yeah. But Gerrard gets to be a Liverpool legend, doesn't he? I mean, I don't know whether that got confirmed. Was it Van der Beek who scored for Everton? Cozy panic with Eric Ten Hag's song on Friday, says Andres. So, yeah, I mean, Bruno's playing absolutely dreadful at the moment. Nice ball into Zinchenko. Wins a corner. Yeah, Donny did score. This United game feels like a pre-season game, says Sean Atwood. I mean, yeah, most of the excitement's coming from the other games, really, at the moment. Should have got Sean Dyche, says Benji. 3-1 Arsenal. Natty B says, are Arsenal winning 2-1? They're winning 3-1. I tell you what, Villa have just had another big chance there with Ollie Watkins. Saw the ball just bouncing wide. Penalty to Leeds. Burnley are heading down here and Leeds are surviving. If for anyone who's... I mean, I don't think we can get Calvin Phillips anyway, but you'd need him to go down if you wanted it. Sahar has just sent Delo back to Portugal there. He's had him on toast. He's had him on toast. Sterling's coming on. Well, Mahrez is coming off. They're getting to that point where they're going to have half an hour and they need to score 2 goals, Man City. I know they did it once before, but I don't know whether lightning strikes twice. It's not looking good. Villa are fighting for their lives here. I bet Klopp called Gerrard at half-time, says Leo J. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. Get involved with the channel. You're all very welcome. It's tense at the moment. Leeds are 1-0 up against Brentford. They've just scored their penalty with Rafinha, which means as things stand, Burnley need 2 goals. They are down, down, down. I think Delo's going to get booked late on Gallagher. Justice for Deitch. I can't believe it. I've never supported Leeds in my life, but they can do one. They shouldn't have sacked me. I mean, the way things are going, we've had 11 minutes of this half here, and Man City do not look like they're causing enough problems for Villa. And I think the longer the game goes on, the more Villa will just sit back and soak it up and hit on the break. I said this: if Villa score first, I can see them getting a result. Same as West Ham last week. If you score first against Man City, you've done half the battle. Hill's feeling sick. 4-1 to Arsenal. Everton had a party on Thursday night when they stayed up. I think they had a few too many. As we know, Arsenal could score 20 goals and they still will not get 4th place because Spurs are 2-0 up against Norwich. And they need Norwich to not win. They need Norwich to win. Even a draw wouldn't be good enough. We're all feeling sick. Don't worry about that. Salah was on the bench for today's game, by the way. He's coming on. So as things stand, United are in the Europa League, not because they're not shit, but because Brighton are doing us a favour against West Ham. It doesn't feel right, does it? It actually doesn't even feel right getting Europa League football because Brighton win. It's a piss take, really. Mabry with a shot, tipped over the bar by the keeper. Decent play there, Fred. West Ham will score, says Sam. You've got to expect it. You know, they're going to pay caution to the wind, aren't they? You're watching a beaten man. I just can't believe it. Effectively, it needed Man City. Oh, I don't even know what to say. I just don't know what to say. Half an hour to go. Do Arsenal think that Spurs are losing? Those celebrations after each one they score are quite embarrassing, said Jameson. Matters on for Manchester United for Mabry. I don't know what that's going to achieve, really. Hayder's not happy with Mabry being taken off. I'm a little bit surprised with him being taken off because he's his mobility is going to be better than Mata. But of course, Liverpool haven't scored yet. I'll guarantee you they will score. but they've not scored yet. But City's still in first and United still in Europa. You should want things to stay the same as they are, says Dance. Yeah, but we all know that that's not going to happen, don't we? Delo's crap, says Ash G. Newcastle are 2-0 up. Or was it offside? Didn't get an update there. It is 2-0 to Newcastle. Burnley are heading down. Burnley are going down. I think Burnley heading down is as nailed on as Spurs getting top 4 now. 2-0. I can't. Swivel on that. Swivel on that. You shouldn't have sacked me. Oh, Villa are doing tactics now. I mean, I don't like to see this from Villa. You're not Liverpool, for God's sake. You know, playing for time for Liverpool is a bit dodgy, isn't it? I mean, I know Gerrard's a Liverpool man, but Villa players going down playing for time, it's a bit, doesn't sit right with me, that. You what? 3-0 to Spurs. 3-0 to Spurs. They've got it nailed on. I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Villa looking for a penalty there, but they're not going to get it. Oh, I tell you what, I really don't. I think Man City needed to have scored by now. Absolutely pathetic from United. Bruno simply needs to come off, says CJ. Spurs taking care of their business. Yeah, well, I mean, look, Spurs, you've got to give Spurs and Conte a credit to get 4th place. I don't think anybody would have seen that coming when they got beat by us at their place under Nuno, but they acted swiftly. They sacked him straight away. They got Conte in. They backed him in the January transfer window, got a good couple of players in, and he's implemented a style of play that has really, really worked for them. And I think this is slipping away for City. I don't. They're not getting better. They seem to be getting worse. Zane, thank you for the super chat there. Absolutely pathetic, says CJ. If Liverpool win the Premier League from here, I reckon it will give them the boost to win the Champions League and get the quadruple, says Angry Collins. Yeah. I don't expect Liverpool to do anything other than win the Champions League anyway. I think that Real Madrid have had a good run, but I don't think they'll be able to live with Liverpool. A lot of what Real Madrid have done is in the second leg as well. Their first leg hasn't been so good. It's actually Villa on the attack here. Watkins. Edison does his job. He was offside anyway. A wise man once said, Burnley, a team I'd love to see get relegated. Well, it's the first time I haven't wanted to see Burnley get relegated, and they actually are going to get relegated. Watkins was miles offside there. Oh, gosh. It's just not getting any better. Apart from the fact that West Ham aren't winning, but I'd gladly be in the Conference League if Liverpool don't win the league. So, man, I think Man City are dusted everybody. They're misplacing passes. Surely it's worth throwing Grealish on. Yeah, I'm still getting told that Liverpool haven't scored, but they will score. Pardon? Yeah, I'm trying. Of course, I'm going to lose my bloody Predictor League thing as well. Ryan went with the Palace win. I went with the United win. So he will go above me and steal the title on the final day. Wolves have got a good defence. Yeah. We need a Wolves goal. I don't think Pep's going anywhere, having just bought Erling Haaland, to be honest with you. Nice ball by Sterling. But Villa have defended very resolutely. And they're on the break here. They're on the break. Zinchenko should pick that up. It goes back. It's written in the stars, Mark. We'll have another Aguero moment. This time could be a Salah or Mane moment. I can't believe how badly we've fallen, says Paolo. Well, it's just, if you're a Liverpool fan, it's just an unforgettable season, isn't it? It's just pure ecstasy. It's like, you know, I do begrudge them because I don't want Liverpool to do well, but I remember the 99 season vividly, and it just felt like magic. Even when things were going bad, you just had this feeling that it was a fairy tale. And, you know, I'm sure many Liverpool fans this morning were just thinking, well, there's just no way Man City aren't going to beat Villa at the Etihad. And yet, here they are, not winning at the Etihad. In fact, losing. If Liverpool win the Champions League, does fifth place get promoted to the Champions League spot? No. I don't know why people think that. McTominay and Bruno dropping a disaster class in front of Ten Hag. Hopefully they're gone soon. Such dead footballers, says Ty. I don't know what Man City sometimes. Why don't you shoot? You're in the box. You've got a shot. Take the shot. 25 minutes to go. Still, it's Brighton drawing with West Ham. Who else feels sick? Yeah, very much so. Brighton is 1-1 with West Ham. Let me just tell you how that game has gone statistically, just to give you a little bit of thought. It's pretty much 50-50 in relation to possession. Brighton have had more shots. They've had 11 shots to West Ham's 5, and they've had 3 on target to West Ham's 1. So, but corners have been more for West Ham. So it's quite an equal game, that one. You know exactly what's going to happen. Spurs 4-0. 4-0 to Spurs. It's fourth place for Spurs with the 4th goal. Yeah. Man City got a free kick here. They need a moment of De Bruyne magic. Palace have got a free kick as well, headed away by United. I mean, United have been shit today. De Bruyne's free kick, nothing happened with it. Only 20 minutes to go. Crap free kick as well. Gundogan comes on. Bernardo Silva comes off. This proves even the best can underperform, says Millie. Is Son the top scorer now? I don't know who's the score. I don't know who the scorers are for Spurs. Jay Jum says, Mark, 90 plus 3, Salah. I can see it and I feel sick. I'll be surprised if Liverpool take that long. They're joint. They're level now, apparently. Two 2-0 to Villa. It's over. I'm looking at the wrong game. It's over. It's over. Villa 2. 2-0 to Leicester, but more importantly, 2-0 to Villa. It's over. Didn't even see what happens. It's a long kick. Coutinho cuts inside and then just buries it in the bottom corner. Laporte at fault for both of the goals. Absolutely crap. Crap defender, Laporte. Well, it's just Liverpool score now, isn't it? And you've got to say they deserve it. Liverpool deserve the title, don't they? I mean, if they're going to lose 2-0 at home to Villa, you don't deserve the title. It's as simple as that. Coutinho with the second goal for Villa. Come on, West Ham. I'm waiting for it. Antonio! Just finish us off. Finish us off. I mean, we've got no right to moan. We are but this is the worst. This is the worst ever. When you look back upon your life as a United fan, this is statistically, factually, the worst ever Premier League total points we've ever had, coupled with Liverpool winning a quadruple. I mean, it literally could not get any worse. Couldn't get any worse. There's just no way, is there? There's just no way Liverpool are not going to score a goal with 20 minutes. Tottenham didn't lose either, Mark, so I feel your pain, says Ian. I mean, for me, it's just the fact that it's the quadruple. That's the thing. That's the thing. Yeah. I've got Draughty here saying they haven't scored. He doesn't realise how irritating it is, because I'll tell you now, he knows it as well as I know it, that Liverpool are going to score. It's not a case of will they score, it's when they're going to score. They've got 20 minutes at Anfield against one of the worst teams in the league at the moment. Wolves are shit. And McTominay has a free header on the back post, and it's a great header back to the keeper. Unfortunately, Scott, that's not De Gea. That's the Palace goalkeeper. Free header, and he heads it straight at the bloody keeper. I mean, that McTominay, that's fucking rubbish. Absolute rubbish. That is absolute rubbish. I feel like I'm in a nightmare. You know, throughout my life, I've had some quite bad nightmares. I don't like sharks. I'm often 20 meters out to sea. There's loads of people there. And then I blink and everyone's gone. And there's a big shark coming towards me. And I'm 40 meters out. And it rips me in two. And that's a dream, right? I feel I'm in a dream here. I really feel this is a dream. I'm like, what is going on? 5-0 Spurs. They could lend a couple of these goals to Man City. Man City look beat. Usman, thank you very much. Shura T-Ray's coming on now. This is not a dream, it's a nightmare, says Gaz. That's what I mean. I feel I'm dreaming. Having a nightmare. Burnley have got one back. They need two. It is possible. Are we going to get somebody do something dramatic? I'll tell you what, Man City aren't scoring 3 goals in 15 minutes. I'll tell you that for free. Son's top scorer now. Southampton have scored as well. Leicester 2, Southampton 1. Well, Son got substituted the other week, and he was furious because he wants the golden boot. Well, he's got the golden boot at the moment. What a season. Son is in the golden boot spot at the moment. Unless Salah can do it and level it up. Don't want to hear City fans about Pep Fraudiola bring out really his worst season, says Gamer Reaper. Wow. United player goes down in the box. Physically possible for currently one of the best managers to bottle every league, Pep Guardiola. How is it physically possible to bottle the Champions League, the FA Cup and the Premier League as Eagles? Well, of course, Man City will finish with nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm just... Oh, yeah, Delo's finally put a tackle in on Salah. Well, not on Salah, Sahar. 3-1 Leicester. Typical sort of meaningless end of the season games these are, aren't they now, where everyone's just chilling, Arsenal and everyone else is just chilling, scoring loads of goals. City have got a goal. Sorry, every time I look down, there's a goal in this game. Sterling, crossed, back post, good goal. I think it's Gundogan on the back post, 2-1. Possible, 15 minutes. It is possible with 15 minutes. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? City could do it. Well, we've still not got the Liverpool goal yet. This Premier League season. I said this to somebody this morning. I said, you know what? Man United, Man City, 2012. Everyone was like, Man City are going to beat Crystal Palace, QPR easy. And they didn't. It went into stoppage time and United were going to win the league. Man City were losing. They needed 2 goals in stoppage time and they did it. Aguero. It's amazing how a 38-game season can come down to the last 10 minutes. And it could well come down to the last 10 minutes. Two on Brighton! Get in! Yes! Come on! Up the Seagulls! We're rocking! We're rocking! Come on, Brighton! That's a big goal! Emmerdale Cup! Play the music! We're gonna be in the Emmerdale Cup! Get in! Come on, Brighton! There's no point even watching United now. They don't bloody deserve it. But Brighton, massive goal for Brighton. Up the Seagulls. I've always loved Seagulls, even though they nick your chips. They are up 2-1 here. So West Ham need 2 goals in 10 minutes. Otherwise, West Ham had to win. West Ham had to win a draw, and we've still got more points than them. How? That's a quiz question for anybody. How have Manchester United got more points than West Ham? I don't know, but they have. Brentford equalise against Leeds. What does that mean? It means that Leeds are safe unless Brentford score again or Burnley score. Bloody hell, it's all going on here. Man City. Rodri! 2-2! It's 2-2 at the Etihad! Oh my God! It's all going on! It's all going on at the right time! It's 2-2 at the Etihad! Bloody hell! Whoa! It's twisted and turned in the space of a minute. It's like the first half when Villa scored, Palace scored, and then West Ham scored. We've just had it where Brighton have scored and now Man City have scored. It's 2-2. 2-2. City need 1 more goal with 12 minutes to go. Liverpool still haven't done it. You do think that when it was 2-0 to Villa, was that the opportunity? Was that the opportunity for Liverpool to get the goal and really silence the crowd here at the Etihad? Oh, dear me. What a stream we've got here. Make sure you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner, and share. What an end to this Premier League season. I mean, so Brighton are keeping us in the Europa League. We're not. City need 1 more and they'll win the league. Although Wolves still are holding on against Liverpool. Spurs have got 4th place. And the relegation battle, Burnley are losing 2-1 to Newcastle. Brentford and Leeds are 1-1. If Brentford score, Leeds are down. If Newcastle equalise, Leeds are down. The last 10 minutes of this epic Premier League season, how many twists and turns have we got left? Can United get an equaliser? That would really solidify it. 10 minutes. I sense Liverpool are going to score next. Garnacho's on for Manchester United, by the way, as well. What a season. It all comes down to this. Who would have thought it, eh? Relegation, title, all down to the last 10 minutes. Feel like Ronaldo. Shoo! I mean, the most hilarious thing of all of it is this is a Man United watch-along, and United's game has been absolute pants. It's got nothing to... We really should be going, come on, United, we need a goal. Keep pushing. We are that crap. We are wanting City to win and Brighton to win. That's our season rests on City and Brighton, even though we're playing. We are so shit. We need everybody else to do us a favour. Never forget. Oh, I don't know. 5-1 to Arsenal. De Bruyne into the box. Goal for Man City! They've done it! It's Gundogan! 3-2 on the back post. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable. Only 10 minutes ago, they were 2-0 down. They are 3-2 up. And the Etihad is rocking. Unbelievable stuff. Unbelievable stuff here. Manchester City, 3-2. Wow. Absolutely wow. I mean, look, people were writing them off. They're calling them bottlers. What? I tell you what, sometimes in life, you do things the hard way. And when you do it the hard way, it's the most enjoyable way. 3-2 Man City. In the words of Liam Gallagher, 3-2 Man City. Come on. It's 3-2 to Man City. I'm not going to celebrate it in the sense of get off my chair because ultimately that's just utterly embarrassing. But I did want them to win. I don't want Liverpool to win a quadruple, and that is what it's all about. And you know what? 10 minutes ago, I was trying to compute how that great 1999 United side was going to be confined to history and superseded by a Liverpool side winning a quadruple. At the moment, don't you just love football? At half-time, we looked like we're in the Conference League and Liverpool were winning the league. With 10 minutes to go, Liverpool aren't going to win a quadruple and we're going to be in the Europa League. And that drink in the fridge that I'm going to have at 6 o'clock is calling out saying, drink me. It's all coming right at the moment. At the moment. There's still time to go. There's still more twists and turns. I do think that when it was 2-0 to Villa, if Liverpool had scored and that news had hit the Etihad, maybe not. Maybe they wouldn't have been able to come back. Maybe Liverpool just didn't exert that psychological confident killer at the time that they had. What a game this football match. What a sport this football is. What a final day it's been. There's Liverpool fans crying. Don't cry. You're going to win the Champions League next week. You spoiled shit. Think of Lincoln fans. No, I've only won a Carabao Cup, an FA Cup, and a Champions League. Ooh, come on. Although you probably never will get close enough to a quadruple again. So maybe you should cry. But no, look, anything could happen. Villa could go and score again. I tell you what, I genuinely did not see them coming back and doing this. When you're 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go, no, I couldn't see it. I really couldn't see it. So Liverpool have scored. Liverpool have scored. Danny Ings is on. There could be another twist here. If Villa score, Liverpool win the league. Whatever you do, Man City, don't sit back. See, so I told you, draw. It was like Liverpool haven't scored, and it's Salah who scored as well. So he levels up with Son. Watford have equalised with Chelsea. Oh, I tell you, relegation and title is going here all over the place. Remember, Manchester United, West Ham need to score 2. Otherwise, we are fine. We are losing, but West Ham are losing as well. And even if they draw, we are still fine. Sad, isn't it? sad that we can lose our last 2 games of the season and still get into the Europa League. Super League would have robbed us all of this, says Alec. Man City learned from Madrid, says Salsita. Just want Real Madrid to win the Champions League now, says Darren. Oh, God, from bad anxiety to good anxiety. Please, City, don't bottle it again. Mate, I'm not. As things stand, it's good, but Ten Hag looks quite relaxed. He knows he's in the Europa League. Don't forget Brighton. Oh, come on. Come on. I feel like Delia Smith. Let's be having you. Come on. Where are you? Oh, God. I tell you what, I've never known a final day like this. So, as things stand, I think Salah and Son share the golden boot. Leeds are up, but if Brentford score or Burnley score, they're down. Liverpool, City win the league, but if Villa score to equalise, Liverpool win the league. You know, anything can happen. You know, just City will know themselves. Anything can happen. We're not even in stoppage time yet. Try and score a 4th. Sterling's got it down the right-hand side. Keeps the ball clever to do that. I knew United could do it. We can't wait for Europa next season, says Glenn. I mean, look, it's embarrassing how we're going to get the Europa League. I don't know how we're going to get the Europa League. I think it's just because West Ham and Wolves are crap. You know, we were nowhere near 4th place, to be fair. So we're going to finish on 58 points. We're not even going to hit 60. Ashley Young's coming on. You better not bloody... I tell you what, Ashley Young, you used to play for United. Don't you go and do anything. Not the first time Gerrard bottled the league for Liverpool, says Maliav. Yeah, I had a tweet ready for that. But there's still time. There's still time. Make sure you subscribe, by the way, bottom right-hand corner. Gundogan, don't. Villa are pressing high up the pitch here. Yeah, please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. We're really close to 343,000. We're only about 10 away. So bottom right-hand corner to subscribe. Get involved with the channel. Big summer ahead for United now. Look, we've got Europa League football. That's a route into the Champions League if we win it. It's a valid trophy to win, having not won one for 5 years. It makes us a little bit more attractive than the Conference League. You know, for me, this season, in 10 minutes, you file it away, you move on to the Ten Hag era. He's doing his first interview tomorrow. Yeah, you know, we've got away with it. We've got away with it massively, to be fair. So, yeah, please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. It's going to be a massive summer on the United stand. And we'll 3-1 Brighton. Emmerdale Cup. We're coming. We got it on the download because of Brighton. There's a bit of an incident on 3-1. Liverpool are 3-1 up. It won't matter. It won't matter. It will not matter. They were always going to do it, though. You know, Man City had to come back. There was no way Wolves were going to hold out. It was never going to happen. How long is Michael Oliver going to add on here at the Etihad? I'm not saying anything about City winning the league. You lot are going on about it. I don't think it's over yet. Villa could score a goal easily. Chelsea win 2-1. I think United have been absolutely crap, by the way. I just want to add, terrible performance. I think De Gea has had a good game, made a couple of good saves. Fred's been okay. Maguire's been okay. And then he plays a shit pass. I mean, to be honest, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Oh, God. What a game. Leicester 4-1 against Southampton. He's surely going to leave this summer, Hasenhüttl as well, isn't he? Surely. Surely. I do feel like there's a twist in the tail. I just, maybe I'm scarred from Aguero, but never. Whether it's Brentford or Burnley should be piling forward for a goal as well. Surely Burnley are going for it. If they score, they stay up. If they don't, they're down. How long's left at Burnley? United are definitely in the Europa League. Confirmed. Brighton have won 3-1 against West Ham or winning 3-1. United are going to be in the Europa League 100%, which is better than the Conference League. But our attention is on relegation and the title at the moment. Man City is going to carry on for a little bit longer because Ederson is injured. United are going to lose this game. Brighton, I like that parent who first reprimands you heavily for misbehaving, but then buy you a toy the day after, says Jameson. Whoever says the EPL is not the best league in the world are nuts, says Grant. And I feel like we aren't talking about how crap we've been. Oh, Max, I will do on the match reaction. Don't worry. I'm fully aware of how crap we've been. And I will be discussing that. I mean, we've lost to Brighton and Palace. I mean, when was the last time we won a game? Brentford. City are nearly there. Pardon? Leicester win 4-1. There's always, you know what? There's always loads of games on the final day as well. Everton obviously losing 4 or 5-1 to Arsenal. Leicester winning 4-1. Man City are getting excited here. Brighton 3-1. That's it. United are in the Europa League. Domini over the bar. I'm surprised we haven't had a goal at Brentford or Burnley, by the way. I really thought that, Premier League survival, that Burnley might have just pulled a goal out of the bag. But, Leeds have scored. It's over. Burnley are down. Doesn't even matter. Leeds score. What a massive goal that is as well. Massive goal for Leeds. They will stay up. United game is over. Yeah. It's over. Man City are the league title holders. They've retained the title and it's over for Liverpool. Look, I can't celebrate it because that would be ridiculous to celebrate it. But relief is what I would say. As a Manchester United fan, just pure relief. I've just put a tweet out there. Gerrard's 2-0 up with 20 minutes to go and he loses 3-2. That's another title he's cost Liverpool. But on a serious note, what an advert for the Premier League again. I mean, that at half time, it's a completely different story. Man United are in the Conference League. Liverpool are going to win the league, and then Brighton do the business for us. I mean, we're a joke. I'll talk about that in the match reaction in a minute. We're an absolute joke. But what a comeback from Manchester City. That is just stunning. And it stops Liverpool doing a quadruple, which for about 20 minutes, it felt like it was going to happen. It really, really did. So, look, it's just one of the worst seasons I've ever known as a Manchester United fan. And it felt like Liverpool would do the quadruple to just confirm it. But look, let's not pretend it's not embarrassing. We've just lost to Palace and Brighton. I mean, we shouldn't be getting Europa League football like that. I'll take it. It's got nothing to do with Erik ten Hag. And look, we're changing the manager. Some of these players need to go as well. But I'll talk about that in the match reaction. The reality is, there's a lot to talk about in the match reaction because I'm angry about a lot of things. But ultimately, we are in the Europa League. Man City have won the league, and that's about as much as we could have hoped for today. The circumstances of it are embarrassing. We actually lost to Palace. No fight, no heart. But thank God Man City did win the league, because otherwise I think, and thank God Brighton won as well. Otherwise we'd be in the Conference League and Liverpool would be winning the league. So it's just weird. It's been a really weird season, and I'm I wouldn't say I'm happy, but I'm there's an element of relief there. Man City win the league, Spurs get 4th place. Manchester United get 6th place, and Burnley go down. So I've got 3 out of 4. I wanted Leeds to go down, but Leeds stay up and Burnley go down. It's probably about time for Burnley. In some ways, I think Leeds staying up is better for United. It's a bigger game than Burnley, and Burnley without Deitch, it's not quite the same, is it? It's not quite the same. It's like a roast dinner without gravy or gravel. So, look, Spurs deserve top 4. What a turnaround a good manager has done. I'm hoping for a bit of that from Man United. But pure relief. I will be having a beer in a minute once I've done my match reaction, because, but you know what? Ultimately, there are winners and there are losers. Arsenal fans won't be happy. West Ham fans won't be happy. Liverpool fans won't be happy. But the Premier League has delivered. It has delivered on a plate. The greatest final day I can remember in a long time. And you know what? I will watch Match of the Day later, and Man City, I didn't really soak it in as well as I could have done because I was watching other things. But 2-0 down with 20 minutes to go, 3-2 up with 10 minutes to go. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And what a final day. And I'm glad I spent it with you, because actually it's turned out all right for us, even though United lost. But I want to talk about what Ten Hag will think about that. I want to go through my player ratings and everything as well. So we'll be live on the United Stand match reaction in a couple of minutes' time. Make sure you subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. What an afternoon it's been. It's worked out all right for us, but what an embarrassing, disgraceful season United have put us through. And we'll be talking about that in a couple of minutes' time.